What is happening, Rifters? It is a wonderful Tuesday evening here at Go Network Studios in Norwood, Massachusetts. We have a very special show in store for you today, but I just want to let you know who's here with me. It's me. I'm your host, John. Hi, how are you? My co-pilot, my partner in crime, Jason, is across from me.
Hello, how are you?
And the man, the myth, the legend.
The cyborg.
I'm not Mitch. That's what you usually do.
No, hold on. From the future,
That's
a
right.
cyborg, a machine of a man, the greatest producer in the history of the world. Dimitri's in the booth.
So I'm Terminator and Mitch.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
I'm Mitch Schwarzenegger.
Well, Mitch isn't the man. I guess no. He's more of like the king of the nerds and the conjurer of cons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
You're king of the Terminators.
You kind of look like him.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
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 Ma-
If I gain about 400 pounds of muscle.
Maybe if I shook my head real quick like this, and then somebody pounded my face in,
I look like.
then you look like
and
Arnold.
it's like, oh yeah, that's Arnold. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Good to know. Thank you.
You do kind of look a little Gronkish. Like maybe if like Gronk got like attacked, you look
Alright.
kind of like Gronk. Like you could be a
Gronk got
stunt
attacked?
double. Yeah. like Gronk's like stunt double after he was like beaten up or something.
So wow. That's not a good image.
You look like Dmitry Gronkowski. That's all.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
right.
Yeah.
It's like Gronk's younger brother or something.
Yeah.
All right.
You look a little Gronkish.
Yeah.
Especially when you have the haircut.
Yeah.
You definitely look a little Gronkish.
The crew cut, the really short
Yeah.
hair. Yeah.
Yeah, you should just do it and be like, hey, I'm his brother. And see how much tail
Yeah.
you get.
All you need is a party boat and some Sports Illustrated models dancing next to you.
And being at the gym every single day for 5 years.
Well, that too. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we don't necessarily know he's at the gym every day.
maybe not every day. No.
So you could just say you're at the gym every day.
Yeah.
We don't need to know you're
You
at
can
the
just
gym
fake
every
it.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could just take a picture of one day of you at the gym and then just like redo it, but like maybe Photoshop a different shirt on.
Yeah.
I'll just sign up to the gym and go once a week,
Yeah.
be there for 5 seconds, take a selfie, and leave.
Yeah.
Right.
Perfect.
And then you can like recycle that image and you can post it at like early in the morning and be like
Perfect.
Yeah.
hashtag rise and grind.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Ew. Jason, just ew.
Yeah, well, you know.
Rise and Grindkowski.
That's what you have to do when you're an NFL player. You have to show everyone how early you get to the gym. It's very important.
Of course.
Yeah.
Would you say that? Would you say Rise and Grindkowski?
No. I would not.
That kind of works. Yeah, that's kind of all right. I don't hate that actually. Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Yeah.
If I was pretending to be Gronk's brother, I'd be like Rise and Grindkowski. Come on, you gotta.
He's even kind of got the Gronk laugh. Too.
He does. He does. Are you related to Gronk, Dimitri?
How do I have the Gronk laugh?
I don't know. It's just kind of that like just goofy laugh. It's I don't know.
Wow. Okay. So
Yeah.
now,
It's not a bad
So
thing.
you called me goofy and ugly. Wow. Thanks.
Oh, I wouldn't say.
I didn't say you were ugly.
Gronkowski's dating Camille Kostick. He's not ugly.
He's a good-looking
just
dude.
fine.
No, John said that it looks like you have to get beaten up or something.
Oh well, yeah. That was an odd description.
Yeah, I mean, you just don't have the same jaw structure, I guess. So
How
it
does
looks
this
like
become about
maybe
me? How does this become about me?
it
We
looks
have a
like
show to
maybe
do.
you got like a quick like hit to the face or something. That's all. I should have vocalized it better, I guess.
We have a show to do, guys.
This is the show.
We are doing it.
We are. We're talking about you. I want to let the listeners know a little bit about you guys. So Jason has nice, wonderful hair and a nice hat, and Dimitri kind of looks like Gronkowski, and he's from the future, and I'm your host. So I mean,
All right.
There you
what more would you guys want?
That pretty much sums us up.
Perfect intro.
I don't know if I should give out the call numbers. Should I?
Yeah.
At least do the social media stuff where people can find you.
Oh, sure. Okay. If you guys.
Wow, that was really high.
That was
pitched.
very high pitched. Yeah, that one hurt a little bit.
If you guys want to follow us on social media, you can do so at Static Riff Radio on all the socials. That's Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Static Riff Radio.
And Twitch.
And Twitch, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Twitch, but I was gonna get to that.
Oh, so sorry.
Yeah, I count Twitch as like a different thing. Because then if you want to listen to the show, you can do so on any podcast platform, from Apple to I don't remember that other place. I don't know.
Google
Oh.
Play.
No, the other one, Stitcher.
There's Stitcher,
Stitcher.
there's Google Play, there's iTunes.
There's Spotify.
everywhere, literally.
Stitcher threw me off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the Spotify's, I know the Google Plays, but Stitcher kind of threw one in my rear, and I didn't like it. It hurt. So yeah, you can follow us on all of those
Right.
podcasting platforms if you want to listen to past episodes of the show. If you want to watch past episodes of the show, you can do so on YouTube, which you're doing right now. We also stream the show live every Tuesday night, as well as stream some video games on Thursday. I think we're going to make it a weekly thing, or try to.
Mhm.
So last week was the first week we streamed video games. We streamed Smash Bros. Ultimate. And Jason was the victor. He was the better of the two of us.
Although it started
For
out
this
real
one.
rough. For about an hour, there were no victors between the two of us.
Yeah.
It was just John and I getting our asses handed to us on a high hat
By
by
the-
CPUs.
By the Villager and
Yeah. Wii Fit Trainer.
Wii Fit Trainer
Yeah.
beat our ass.
Yeah.
She got that Wii Fit board and just pummeled us. Just pounded us out.
It was embarrassing.
It was.
Yeah.
And the Villager sucked. We tried being him later on. He just blew ass.
Yeah.
He was just like a pile of crap. So I don't know how they won. We just sucked that bad.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Little bit.
we're gonna play a little bit more. I think this week, this Thursday, maybe we'll do another Smash session, and then maybe we'll move on the week after or something. But I think we can get a little bit more out of Smash.
And if you guys have suggestions for what you'd want to see us play either well or poorly on Thursday nights, then hit us up.
Yeah,
We got plenty of games, so.
Yeah, we have a lot to choose from.
I want to unlock more characters though.
Thank you for unlocking those characters for me, by the way.
Yeah,
I know, yeah, we were playing on your account, so you're welcome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dimitri's done a terrible job unlocking characters.
Yeah, I did. I only have
So-
the original ones that came with the.
We unlocked a good amount. Little Mac was a monster.
Yeah, he was.
I couldn't get him.
Couldn't get him.
He went up to like 230 something, 32 damage or something, and he still beat my ass somehow.
That
So
was bad. Yeah.
every time like I try to like finish him off, he'd fly out the ring, and then just somehow make it so he didn't fly away. It's like he would just be able to handle it and come back, or bounce off the ropes and come back.
He was
it was
pulling a HBK Royal Rumble thing,
Yeah,
just
really
constantly
was.
kipping up onto the ropes and getting back in.
Yeah, or New Day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kofi Kingston.
Kofi.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't think of his name. Thank you for the save.
Hopping onto the office
Yeah.
chair and kind of, yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
He was Kofiing it. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, so that was something we did on Thursday, and we're gonna continually do it for the next foreseeable future. So if you enjoyed watching it, thank you. If you didn't watch it, it's still up on Twitch. I haven't decided yet if I want to put them on YouTube. It might be a little bit before we decide to do them. We might not put them up at all, or we might not put them up for a while. Or, I don't know, because we're still putting up episodes. So we're still some episodes behind. We had some issues with lag, I guess, right?
Yeah.
You'd call it lag. Like
Sure.
w-
Some
au-
audio sync issues.
yeah. So it looks like a Godzilla movie. So we're like,
yeah, a little bit.
we're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
anesthetic ripped.
Looks like a bad dub.
Yeah. So I gotta
just need
figure.
some tweaking to do. Yeah.
Me and Dimitri gotta figure out how to make that work.
I don't gotta do nothing.
Oh, you do, baby. I need that help. I need that magical skills. You're not catching footballs. You're catching audio syncs.
Wow. Okay.
That was yeah.
I need that help. I tried. I couldn't do it. Well, at least 164. I definitely can't do. It sucks. It's way off. It's super off. And every time I try to fix it, I make it way worse. Because I think what makes it even worse, it's because it's the episode where my buddy Ted's on. So it's like audio of someone else not talking. So the voice throws me off of doing it. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
I don't see lips moving. It's just tough. I can't do it. I can't figure it out. So I'm gonna need your magical fingers, Dimitri.
I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Yeah, because I want to get those episodes up. I want to get them up soon.
Yeah.
My goal is to get everything up really, really soon. And also, we have a mystery number. So
yeah, we have a lost episode somewhere.
there's a lost there's 2 episodes that we have, but we only have a number for one.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to like combine 2 episodes or something.
So we're gonna have to do some clever math when it comes to that. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah,
You know,
we're making this
problem.
work. We're making this work.
we will make it work.
So we have a really, really good show in store for you today. So this past weekend was San Diego Comic-Con. So we're going to be talking a lot about San Diego Comic-Con and the stuff that happened this past weekend. But before we do that, we're going to have a delightful segment on video games that Jason has come up with. So we're going to be talking about the new Switch and should you buy it? Should you not buy it? Is Nintendo swindling us with... Because there's not just one new Switch.
It's 2.
There's 2, and one's not really advertised.
Right.
So they're kind of a little bit of a swindle. And then we're going to talk about the Stadia. Is that what it's
I
called?
believe it's pronounced Stadia. Yeah.
Okay.
Google Stadia.
Oh, Google Stadia. Yeah,
Yep.
that looks interesting.
Oh, looks like
It does. It also looks like it could be a huge problem.
All right, I'm not going to give you my thought on it yet because
Yeah, we'll get there.
we'll get there.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about the Stadia, and basically it's going to be one of these segments where are these worth your time?
Yeah.
Are they worth your money? What we think about them, and what's going on with them. And then we'll get into San Diego Comic-Con. That will be the last segment of the show. We're going to talk about the trailers. We're going to talk about the news. We're going to talk about the fun. So just a lot of San Diego Comic-Con and the show. That will be kind of like the big meaty segment towards the end. And yeah, it sounds like it's going to be a really good show. I hope you guys are excited as much as I am. Marvel released a lot of movie news, so we'll be talking about that. Marvel also released a lot of comic news from both sides. So we'll hit some comic news, and we'll talk about all the trailers. San Diego Comic-Con is one of those things that is so big and so huge, and they kind of have this overarching reach for everything. But one thing they're known for, at the heart of it, is trailers come out during San Diego Comic-Con.
And there were a lot of them.
So there were a lot of them, and they're not just trailers for movies or TV shows. They're trailers for like everything. Everything you can think of has a trailer. So we're gonna hit on all the trailers that came out that past weekend, and tell you if we liked them, if we didn't like them, if they look like trash, if the trailer was worth seeing, stuff like that. So trailers, comic news, movie news, all San Diego Comic-Con stuff. But before we get to the video games and the comic books and the movies, we got to get to what we did this past week. So, boys, what'd you do this week?
Well, I'm sure that you'll be shocked to hear this, but I played a new video game this week.
We're getting,
I know, right?
We're getting very we're like telegraphing the episodes
A little bit.
It's you played video games, Dimitri watched some trash show, and then I played Pokemon Go. So
At least Jason and I switched things up. You just play Pokemon Go.
Yeah, right.
that's not true.
At least I play different video games.
That's
every
not
week.
true.
And I watched a different show.
I sometimes watch something. I sometimes read something. I sometimes play something in as Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
So I mean, I feel like I'm the most diverse out of all of you.
Oh, okay.
It's
sure.
it's either a video game or a show,
When was the last time you played a video game?
like a normal video game.
Yeah.
Thursday.
Apart from Thursday.
That doesn't count.
Like on your own at home.
Let's go.
Other than Pokemon.
Other than Pokemon related.
Yeah.
I haven't. I don't care. I don't care for
Yes.
console games. So
Damn.
just, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't have. Not that I don't. It's not that I don't have the money. I could probably buy them. I just don't. I don't know.
It's because he has an Xbox. He doesn't have good exclusive games. And I
Exactly.
can
Yeah,
understand.
I mean, it has nothing to do with
I
exclusive
can
games.
understand,
There's just
yeah.
nothing that I really want to play.
I
don't
mean, if
know.
I wasn't able to play Spider-Man, I'd be pretty depressed too.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I know how you feel. I
I
haven't
could
played
just
Spider-Man.
I could just play it here if I really wanted to.
you could.
Yeah, I do want to play Spider-Man, but here's another. I just feel like another thing too is like I can't put the time in to play a video game.
Mhm.
That's where I am in my life. I just don't have the time to do it. I mean, I guess I could,
Yeah.
but me, the type of person I am, I have a very addictive personality. So we're getting into the core of me right now.
Yeah.
If I start a game, so if you gave me a game tonight, say I had a PlayStation,
Sure.
you're like, you got to play this game, you let me borrow it or something, and I went home to play it, for one, I'd stay up till like 2 or 3 in the morning. I'd be like screwed for work the next day. And then it would consume my life for like anything I do, I'd just be playing that video game. It's just, I'm just not good at like
That's
handling
what happens
it.
to me too. Whenever I get a new game or something
Right.
I really want to play, I play it for as long as humanly possible. I beat it and then never play it again.
So it's one of
Interesting.
those things that I just don't have the time because beside planning for the show, I'm trying to read. You should see the stack of comic books that I have.
Oh, I'm sure.
That
Yeah.
I I'm so far behind from when I was sick and stuff, and I'm just not reading them at the level I used to read them. I used to read like a bunch every day.
Right.
Some days I don't even read them at all, and I'm just so far behind on comic books. I'm so far behind on television shows. I still have like 4 or 5 seasons of Samurai Jack to get through.
What?
Yeah,
Now that should be pretty easy to get through. Those are short.
they're
episodes.
30-minute episodes.
Yeah.
Still,
I mean,
so I can get
so the way I do it, because I'm the same way. I really like playing video games, and when I get into them, I want to really get through them. But I take my time with them, and I generally will play just an hour of each game a night. So
playing multiple games a night, right?
oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
But still, I mean, even if I only do 2 hours a night, I play 2 different games.
You
an
have
hour of
great
each.
time management skills.
Yeah, it's tough. Sometimes you want to go beyond that, but it helps.
I
get
also
to really enjoy it.
haven't figured out a good way of handling my schedule, I guess.
Well, that would help. Yeah,
So I'm always tired.
not great.
Yeah, not great.
No,
Or
not
I'm
a good
just,
way to live.
Or I'm just in really bad health. But I don't think so. I saw my doctor today,
Oh, good.
and he said I was doing good. So
All right.
it was my so many month checkup after the surgery. So they lowered my medicine a little bit. So everything's good.
Excellent.
He just kept telling me how unlucky I was,
Well, yeah, sure.
and I'm just like,
That's-
thanks, dude. I already know
Thanks.
that. Thank you.
That's some medical analysis for
yeah,
you. Yeah.
And he's like, oh man, if I was 32 and I had a heart surgery, that sucks. I'm like, thanks, dude. Like, you're not making me feel good. You're making me feel really.
It's like,
crappy
oh,
right
great.
now."
That perked
It's
up
like-
my day. Thanks,
like,
doc.
"Thank you, dude.
Yeah.
Thanks." He's like, you put on some weight too. You should lose that. I'm like, thanks, man. Like, thank you. I lost my job where I walked around because you didn't let me go back to work early. So thanks, dude. Like,
Yeah, sure.
so yeah, that's what I know. I have other stuff to do. So what'd you do? What'd you play, Jason?
Okay, so I played a game called The Sinking City, which is an open world Cthulhu detective game. And yes, I'm serious.
Wait,
exactly what it
are
is.
you Cthulhu?
No.
Are
You are in a city that is being consumed by Cthulhu, sort of.
So are you trying to like detect where he is?
Sort of, yeah. You're basically plopped into this city, and you have to go and solve a bunch of different mysteries that eventually lead to the overarching plot of Cthulhu being there.
Now, let me ask you this, Jason. How did you discover this game?
So it's made by Frogware, and I really like Frogware as it's a studio.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah. They make a series of games that are like Sherlock Holmes detective games, which is exactly as it sounds. You play as Sherlock Holmes and you solve a bunch of mysteries.
Are they like turn-based games?
No.
Okay.
No, they're not quite as open world as this, but you basically the Sherlock Holmes games, you get sent to like a crime scene, you investigate, you search for clues, and then you have to form a hypothesis on what happened, and you have to try to identify who did what, right? That kind of thing. And I really like those games. They're a little bit Euro janky, and what I mean by that is like they're not the sharpest product. There's some, the graphics are good and everything. The voice acting's fine, but like they're just not the sharpest finished product. But that's how I discovered this, because I'm a big fan of those, and I knew that they were developing a Cthulhu game. I don't
Do you
know.
like Cthulhu mythology?
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I'm not like, obsessed with it. It's, I find it interesting, but I more just wanted to play an open world detective game, which is what this is. So it's pretty cool so far. I'm only about 2-3 hours in, so I'm in the really early stages. But yeah, it's good. It's if you like sort of doing detective type stuff, and you're okay with a game that has less action and more sort of like thinking and analyzing stuff,
Nope.
then maybe not for Dimitri. Then
So we have some comments.
okay.
First, hi Samantha, how are you? We have Mike, my buddy Mike, wants us to play Fortnite one night. I refuse to play, but I will. I'll play it one time.
Yeah, you'll dance for the people.
I'll play one time,
I don't know.
and then I'll never play it again.
Mm,
That's it. I'll
All
play
right.
one time.
yeah,
I
And
mean,
that's all.
it is available for the Switch, so
it is for free too.
yeah.
We will
Yeah.
play it at some point. I don't know about this Thursday because I want to get smashed. I want to unlock more dudes,
Sure.
but we will. We will get it in there in the coming
Wait,
weeks.
so John, are you saying you want to smash more dudes
Yeah, I want to smash all the dudes.
Yeah.
Every dude
in the game?
possible.
Cool.
Mad dudes. The most dudes.
Good luck smashing the dudes, John.
Animals, not just dudes. Animals,
Yeah, animals too. Yeah.
women.
John loves smashing.
Yeah, I want
Yeah.
to smash anything I can. I want to get down and dirty.
He especially likes to do it with Donkey Kong.
Oh, I
As you
love
found out.
love smashing with Donkey
He's a
Kong.
big Donkey Kong
I
guy.
pound
yeah.
things hard with Donkey
He
Kong.
does. Yeah.
I didn't realize that John was a big Donkey Kong
Yeah.
smasher.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Love that donkey.
You love some DK.
Yeah, love that big D.
Does, yeah.
love the big D. All over the place. Yeah, feeling it. Donkey Kong was my dude. So, because you didn't have anyone else unlocked, and I can't control Sonic anymore for some reason. I don't know if it's the Switch controller, but he's just so sporadic that I just kept killing myself. So Sonic used to be my dude, but I can't control him. It's too much in my hand. You know,
I always go with either Mario or Pikachu. Pikachu's my go-to. Anyway, we came back. from
playing it
this.
safe.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so Jason played Cthulhu.
Yeah, it's good. Check it out.
Check it out.
Sinking City.
Sinking Sid. And what did you do, Dimitri? You watched Bones? If you tell me you watched Bones,
That's what I'm watching.
that's
You're
all you
still-
do?
you're
There's
still
nothing
on
else you've
Bones?
done.
I haven't played any video games. I haven't read any comics. I haven't watched. Wait, have I watched the movie? I haven't watched the movie.
So you legitimately you're here editing stuff and doing studio work and then watching Bones. That's it. Nothing else. That's your life?
Well, I don't just edit stuff, but I guess so.
You know, okay, you're doing studio work,
I mostly listen to music when I'm not when I'm doing something. So
but that's it. You just do work, you work and watch Bones.
yes, in that order.
I would
Wow.
I would be dead. I would have a gun in my mouth. I'd kill myself. There'd be a gun in my mouth.
Well, see, I have so much stuff to do that it just takes up my time, so I'm good with it.
It would.
His brain is so fried at the end of the day that Bones is all he can handle.
I like a good Bones.
I feel Dimitri does more, and he's just not telling us.
I haven't watched the
Sure.
movie.
Yeah, but there's other stuff you must do. Do you do anything else? Do anything for fun? Like anywhere? Do anything?
The show is my fun.
Yeah, he watches Bones. Did you not hear him? That's what he does for fun.
You're
I told you I am not.
the listeners support you, Dimitri.
Yeah, Samantha supports you.
I'm that kind of person where I have to finish a series and then I can move on to another one. Once I
Gross.
finish this one, I'll figure out
I'm
what else to
actually I'm
watch.
with him on that. Yeah.
I cannot stop right now and go on into another show. My
No.
mind will just go crazy.
So you don't watch anything current. You don't watch live shows.
Actually, no, I stopped for some reason. Whenever I get into a series, I cannot flip flop. So I stopped watching all the new shows that I watched. I want to watch them, but I kind of
See, I can't handle that.
No.
That's why I have like 10 different shows on my DVR.
I
that-
can't do that. I mean, I could by just going down my website of like new shows coming out, but I can't. I don't. It's so much easier. Just click play. and
Yeah.
that's it.
Just keep going. Yeah.
keep going.
Just keep
But then you
powering
fall
through.
far behind all those new shows.
You know what? The funny thing is, I don't even care anymore. Like all the new shows, I don't really even watch. Like I know there's new episodes coming out of the shows that I watch. Like I watched American Dad and Bob's Burgers.
American
right.
Dad season. This
And-
new
and
season of American Dad sucks.
I watched The Flash and all those other shows, but like I don't even care that I fell behind. I have no intention of. I mean, maybe I'll go back and watch them, but like I don't have an urge to go and watch them.
Because you're too busy watching Bones. Like,
Probably yeah. 'cause
Maybe
I'm-
in
Dimitri's
your
taking a
life.
very nihilistic
sabbatical.
approach towards
I guess
TV
so,
shows. Just
yeah.
nothing matters.
Nothing
Nothing
matters.
matters.
Nothing matters.
nothing.
Plus, my Hulu subscription expires in a few months, so I'm trying to watch all I can.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, yeah. Use that puppy up. While it's
I
still
can't. All right. I hate binge watching.
I love it.
I don't like it because then I feel it's the same way with anything. If I try to like binge a stack of comics, like I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna read all the issues of said comic. Like I'm gonna read 10 issues of Justice League today, and I'll read it. I'll power through, and then I won't remember what happened because I powered through so fast. Like
Yeah.
instead of like I like having that
Like break.
break between
they all kind of
a
melt
show.
together. I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? Like, granted, I don't mind watching, like, if a new season comes out, like a Netflix season, I'll watch, like, a couple episodes during that,
Sure. Yeah.
during, like, a week. So this is actually what I did.
Oh, I think I know what you're gonna say.
So, Stranger Things came out.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I watched the first maybe 3 episodes
The only reason that you still have Netflix.
in a week. And then I watched maybe, like, it's like the last, it came out the 4th. So it's been out, like,
Something
2 or
like
3
that.
weeks now.
Yeah.
So it took me about 3 weeks to watch it. Well, as much as since the first day it came out, I started watching it, and then I just ended it Monday night
So you watched the entire
or
season.
Sunday night.
All right.
Yeah, I watched the entire 8 episodes. So
Only 8?
only 8 episodes.
12.
No, 8 episodes.
Yeah.
So
Actually, I thought there was more than
It's
8
usually
too.
only 8 or 9 episodes every season.
I thought it was one of those where like there's like 12.
No,
Okay.
8 or 9, right? I
Alright.
think you might maybe no. Yeah, 8 or 9. Let's see.
That works. Because I do want to watch that at some point, but I'm always like, I don't know.
Have you watched any of it?
Yeah, I've watched the first 2 seasons.
3rd season's awesome.
I've heard. Yeah.
It's really,
I've
really, really good.
I slightly and only very slightly lost interest after season 2. And so I've heard season 3 is good, but I've also heard people say like they kind of hope this is it. But I don't know.
Oh no way! It can't be it.
I've heard it's not going to be, but
It couldn't be.
just
Even if
people I know that love the show that are even like, yeah, it's let's wrap this up.
this didn't slack at all. So
Okay.
if anything, like if you want to say the
We'll see.
second season was a dip from the first, I don't agree with that. I like the second season just as much.
Oh, I don't think it was a dip in terms of quality. I just lost a little bit of interest. That's all. I don't know why. It was still good. I
definitely
just
didn't.
kind of yeah.
I loved it. I thought the first and second seasons were just as good as each other. Because I know some people think the first better. There's some people that think the second's, but I think the first and second were exactly just. The third season's kind of like a completely different animal.
Right.
It's they ramp things up. Like if the other 2 seasons were like, you know, starting, you know, the car up, this is stepping your foot on the gas and going all the way to like, you know, 100.
Yeah.
So they've really ramped it up this season. And it's a lot more action. There's a lot more like it's a lot more crazier than you expect, I guess. So it's I guess like a show about, you know, monsters from an alternate dimension isn't crazy enough. This makes that sound normal.
Sure.
Like
yeah.
they really
Wow. All right.
step it up. But
I'll
it's
have to
not
check it
in a,
out.
it's not in a way that you're just like, okay, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like
It doesn't completely fly off the handle.
they make the show they make it work with how they do it.
All right.
I mean, obviously it's ridiculous, I guess, if you I mean in the end
Yeah,
it's
of
ridiculous.
course. Yeah,
But
it's fantasy. Yeah.
but they do a really good job with making it so that it flows. Like it makes sense. It's not like you're like, that can't happen. Like get out of
sure.
here. Like
yeah.
in the context of what's happened so far, like it can happen. It's just really good. I really loved it. I think those kids are great. Well, they're more like teenagers now. I like seeing them grow up. I know that some people are like, oh, once they're not kids anymore, you can't do the show. And I'm just like, you could.
Yeah.
Granted, I want them. I don't want more than like another season or 2.
Okay.
So I think that at that point you can't go. It's like one of those things that like, how can this keep happening to somebody?
Yeah.
Kind of like the Mission Impossible. How many impossible missions can you truly have?
Sure. Yeah.
Like 1, okay. 2, the likelihood of 2 is like, all right. Then you're on your 3rd and 4th mission, and you're like, all right, dude, like you can't have that many impossible missions. They're
Yeah.
not that impossible then. So it's kind of like this, like. How many times is this small town gonna get ransacked by like these creatures, or you know, vice versa, or whatever?
yeah.
You know, weird things happening in the small town. You
Right.
know what I mean? Like this is in the Twilight Zone, Hawkins. Like, so they do a really good job. I love the kids. It's fine that they're growing up. I think it's better that they're grown up now. But I think that you probably got a season or 2 left.
Yeah.
If you push it more than 5 seasons,
It's gonna start to get
It's-
old, and
I
yeah.
don't think you can do. I think it's going to be bad. You're going to lose the quality.
Right.
So I would say definitely a 4th season, and if you can wrap it up, maybe. But I would take a 5th too.
Okay.
I could do a 5th season, but I wouldn't do more than 5.
Well, if they did 8 episodes per season, they could absolutely do 2 more.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's
Yeah.
that's a fair amount. 16 episodes.
They
yeah.
did 8, 9, and 8. So 8 first season, 9
Okay, yeah.
second season, and 8 this season.
So they should stick with 8.
They'll probably stick with 8
Yeah.
or 9.
Yeah.
I'd say.
That's fine.
So if they do like 8, 16 episodes, maybe film them back to back or something. Do like a 4th and a 5th season.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like answers left that you need answered, I guess, at the end of this season. So
Okay.
it's very heart wrenching, very brutal at the end of the season too.
Yeah.
So they definitely need to answer a few things right away, like right when the show comes back. They need to answer a few things right off the bat.
I see. Okay.
But it's good. It's really good. I love it. It's just so good. I can't express like how good it is. I just really love the show. It's awesome. I feel that the only thing that I guess I could say negatively about this is they didn't focus on the pop culture stuff was big, but in the first 2 seasons there was very like nerdy things.
Yeah.
Like the kids they're nerds.
Yeah.
So
Right. They're playing D&D, and
now that they're
yeah.
growing up, they're starting to care more about like, ladies and
Oh, I see. Yeah.
and I feel like
Texting. Yeah.
well,
It's the 80s.
Oh no, it's the 80s. Yeah. I keep
no
forgetting
texting
that.
yet. Yeah.
I keep forgetting it's set in the 80s.
So
yeah.
you have like one of the kids that still wants to like do the nerd stuff, and then you have the
Yeah.
dudes that like girls, dude,
Oh,
girls.
Yeah.
You-
Right.
So like
You hear
that.
about that controversy that people were upset that they were smoking too much in the show? You hear about that?
Oh, that Hopper was smoking too much.
So there was a lot. There was
I think he's the only one that
yeah.
smokes.
There were people that were complaining about the fact that a lot of Netflix shows, Stranger Things got the brunt out of it, but a lot of Netflix shows feature excessive smoking. And
I mean, he's a smoker. I
and it's
guess.
based in the 80s when smoking was extremely popular.
Sure.
Sure.
So
yeah.
now, because of this uproar, Netflix has said that they're going to not entirely stop, but they're going to reduce the amount of smoking that's on screen because the complaint was that young people watching will be
Good.
influenced by it.
Good. Maybe they influenced the end of the season then. Good. I'm glad you people did that. Good.
But like,
I'm happy.
but like, really, it's
When
the
you see it,
80s,
you'll
and-
understand.
No, I already know. I got spoiled.
Oh,
So, yeah.
okay. You did too.
I already know. Yeah.
I don't think it's not true. I don't. I
Well,
think
we'll see. Yeah.
it won't happen.
Yeah.
It happens,
Sure.
but I think that the start of next season they'll address it.
Yeah.
I don't.
Most likely.
You don't see it,
Right.
so I don't believe it. But maybe
Nobody
all
knows
those
what you're
fans,
talking
they were
about.
like, smoking.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Maybe.
So yeah, that's what I did. I finished Stranger Things season 3, and I really enjoyed it. The last 2 episodes were, woo.
So now that you've watched the season, do you want to cancel your Netflix because there's nothing else for you to watch on it?
right.
No more Marvel, no more Disney, no more nothing.
No.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I want to watch on there.
Or NBC.
Is there anything big coming to Netflix that I want to see? Well, I gotta. Well, I guess I could cancel it and come back for season 4 because it might not be. It might take like a year or 2 for it to come back.
I'm sticking around for The Witcher, but that's pretty much it. In terms of stuff I'm actually looking forward to coming to Netflix, that's really it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because at the moment, I got nothing else to watch on there.
I don't know what else is
Except
coming
for
up.
all the random original movies.
Yeah, which some are good. Others.
All those Adam Sandler movies.
Yeah, I'm all set with that.
Sure.
Yeah. He hasn't made a good movie since Billy Madison.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
It's true.
Click,
That's not true.
Click was kind of funny.
He's had some good ones. He's had some good ones after Billy Madison. He's
Has
had
he?
some good ones.
Has he?
Are we gonna do this?
I-
Are we gonna go down this
I
hole?
don't think we need to go down the whole rat because he's done a lot, and oh boy, there's some on that list that.
Oh, there are some
They were tough.
stinkers for sure, but
Yeah.
Billy Madison was like his second movie.
So maybe there might have been like 1 or 2, but
So
Billy
you-
Madison
so
still
you
remains
had-
the best
What
one.
about Mr. Deeds?
So you had Happy Gilmore after Billy Madison.
That was after
Quality
Wow.
movie.
All right, fine.
The Water Boy quality movie.
Yeah, half quality. Yeah.
Big
half.
Daddy quality movie.
Big Daddy was good.
Little Nicky quality movie.
No,
Oh,
Little
Little
Nicky
Nicky was
wasn't good.
awesome.
No, Little Nicky
Nicky was
sucked.
awesome. No way.
No,
Little Nicky was
not
awesome.
giving you a Little Nicky.
Punch Drunk Love. Even though I don't
Nope.
count an
No.
Adam Sandler movie. That was a good movie.
He can't do serious
Uh,
movies.
Yeah.
No,
I
that
really
was a good
can't.
movie. I thought
No, it was a good movie, but
it was a black comedy though.
he's
So
not very good with like serious movies.
The Longest Yard wasn't bad.
Not great though.
It wasn't bad. Well,
Yeah. I also don't consider that an Adam Sandler movie. Like he was in it, but
I mean, it was.
not really.
He produced it. And it was, yeah,
Oh,
it was like
well.
a classic Adam
No,
Sandler.
yeah.
Like Dimitri said, Click was good. Chuck and Larry was good. And then you kind of drop off.
Yeah.
Then you get into like Funny People and Grown Ups and Jack and Jill.
Yeah. I'd say like after Longest Yard, it drops off because I wasn't a fan of Click.
Really?
What about Mr. Deeds? I like Mr. Deeds.
Mr. Deeds is way before that.
Yeah, and Mr. Deeds was before those, I think.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
So yeah, like I'll give you Happy Gilmore, Big Daddy, definitely, but I'm not giving you Little Nicky. I'm not giving you Click.
Little Nicky was awesome.
Longest Yard, I'm like iffy on. It was good, not great.
Everybody loves 50 First Dates. I'm not a big fan.
No.
Not a big fan, but
No.
it is a hit. A lot of people.
It was a
love
hit, but
I
all
wasn't.
set.
Yeah, I'm out on it.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan
So
on it.
after Longest Yard, oof,
Chuck and Larry was good.
no.
Chuck and Larry was good.
Chuck and Larry was not good.
Chuck and Larry was funny.
Mhm.
Kevin James is not the greatest.
Yeah,
He's
that,
not the greatest.
that
but
might have been more Kevin James' fault than Adam Sandler's, but yeah.
I thought it was good.
All
And then
set.
he started, and then you had Don't Mess with the Zohan.
yeah.
That was a little. That was. Wasn't awful, but it wasn't.
Oh, that's generous. That movie blew.
It was. It was okay.
That movie blew
It had
ass.
some funny moments.
No.
It had some funny moments. I think so. I think we have some Adam Sandler haters here.
Yeah, maybe.
He's definitely trash now. Like I wouldn't watch it. You couldn't pay me to watch an Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, whatever that one he's done with Jennifer Aniston that's on Netflix now.
Oh, that like murder mystery movie.
Murder Mystery, yeah.
Is that what it is?
All set.
Is
Yeah.
that what it's called?
It's called Murder Mystery, yeah. All set.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Nope.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, you couldn't pay me.
Yeah, no.
Any of those? Like I tried watching. What was that other craptacular one?
I will give you both $5 right now to watch Murder Mystery.
What was
No,
his?
you're going to have to raise the price.
What
Wow.
was his
Okay.
other?
No, $5 isn't enough.
6.
Because how long's the movie? 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
So that's 2 hours of my life.
All right,
I'm-
fine. It's $10. $5 an hour. Really?
So they don't have all. They don't have all.
I'd
of his
still like to
movies on
negotiate
there.
further, but
Wow. Okay. All right.
What that Western movie he made for Netflix. I remember watching
Oh,
that.
Ridiculous 6 or Ridiculous 5?
Oh,
or
yeah,
Ridiculous 8.
That movie blew so
Oh.
much ass.
oh, I didn't even give it a second thought. Yeah, I wouldn't have even watched it.
I watched it.
Oh,
I got swindled into watching it, and
Wow.
it was a bad time.
yeah, no,
It was an awful time.
that looked horrendous.
It was bad. Any of those Netflix movies he does are awful.
Yeah.
I can't even like my mind's melting because they're so bad.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you.
So I don't know. There's nothing really on Netflix that I care about. I
Yeah,
guess
like I said, The Witcher. That's about it. That's all I'm sticking around for.
I gotta catch up on Black Mirror.
Don't watch the Miley Cyrus episode. That's all I've heard.
Oh, I'm gonna watch it
Mm,
eventually.
I've heard it's like the worst one they've ever done.
Oh, well,
But I don't know.
I dig me some Miley.
Not a
sometimes.
Black Mirror expert, so
I like it. I like it from what
Yeah.
I've seen.
other than that, Netflix kind of slowly dying off.
I might check out that Dark Crystal show, but we'll talk about that when we get to trailers.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, there's not a lot of I don't really watch movies on there.
No.
I never watched Fuller House. I wanted to, but I'm like, nah, I'm probably not gonna watch it.
All set there.
I was a Full House kind of guy when I was a kid, but
Yeah.
now I'm like, yeah, I'm not feeling it. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know. Netflix sucks.
A little bit. Yeah.
Granted,
Yeah.
I don't even use it. Honestly, I don't watch old shows. There's no old shows that I want to watch that are on there, I guess. I'm probably going to get the Disney thing when it comes out, maybe.
Yeah.
Probably. Other than that, I don't know. I don't binge stuff. I don't stream stuff, really. I'm having a hard enough time to watch the shows that I need to watch on TV as it is.
Sure.
So, with all the wrestling and all the, it's just too much. Too much to do. Can't handle it. All right.
Yeah.
Just like you guys can't handle my rambling. We're going to take a short break. And then we'll be back to talk video games. Is the new Switches
Switch is, yeah.
Should say.
Is a Switch switchier than a Switch?
Are the new Switches worth your time? Has Nintendo pulled the wool over our eyes?
Right.
And Stadia, will it be a success or a burning failure? We'll get into all that when we return to Static Riff, so stay tuned.
It's back! Connecticut's Terrific Comic Con! Join us this August 9th to the 11th at the Mohegan Sun Expo Center in Uncasville, Connecticut, as we bring together the hottest names in the comic book industry. There'll be no wrestlers, no psychics, no crazy stuff you don't want to see at a Comic Con. This is 100% pure Comic Con action, and it's only at Terrific Con. You'll see today's top talents like Tom King, Donnie Cates, Ryan Stegman. Plus, Terrificon is the place where fans get to meet the legends that they love. You'll see Jim Steranko, Chris Claremont, J. Michael Straczynski, and making his final Comic-Con appearance, the one and only George Perez. Join us as we also celebrate Batman's 80th anniversary with a salute to his films. You'll see Billy D. Williams, Val Kilmer, Robert Wool, and so many more. Plus, you'll meet from Doctor Who and Torchwood, John Barryman, John Wesley Shipp from The Flash, and the first Avenger himself, Red Captain America Brown, will be there. Plus, the voiceover actors from the Animaniacs and Pinky and the Brain. Join us for a real Comic-Con at the Mohegan Sun, August 9th and 11th, when Terrificon comes back to Connecticut. See what all the fuss is about at Terrificon.com.
Have you always wanted to make your own podcast? Or had dreams of becoming the next social media influencer? Don't let office space and equipment be what gets between you and your dreams. New studio space is now available through the Go Network. The Go Network is a multimedia broadcast company that currently hosts live radio shows and podcasts. With microphones to fit all guests, the ability to video record interviews, a stage for band performances, and an editing suite to put your audio and video content to the next level. The Go Network will provide assistance with producing, editing, sponsorship outreach, marketing, and more. You can create the podcast or web series you want with the lower price tag. Visit our studio location in Norwood or our audio suite in Canton. For more information, call us at 857-445-0424 or email us at info@gonet.com. That's info@geauxnet.com.
Has your computer seen better days? Is it always freezing and lagging? Are you constantly plagued with pop-ups and viruses? Are you not able to get any work done? You don't need a new computer. You need Phoenix Technology Support. With just one call to Phoenix Technology Support, you will never have to stress over the hassles of taking your computer to a repair shop again. Just leave your computer right where it is and let us come directly to you. Phoenix Technology Support has over 10 years of experience in the industry of customer support and IT solutions, and it's the best place for help with all of your home or business electronics. From gaming systems to tablet setups, smartphones to smart TVs, even business servers and emails. We will help set up or troubleshoot almost any technology in your home or office. So next time you think your technology is at the end of its life, have it rise from the ashes like a phoenix by calling Phoenix Technology Support at 617-658-3240. That's 617-658-3240, or go to www.phoenixtechboston.com.
In a world filled with many distractions, wouldn't it be incredible to find a way to get lost in your own choosing? Do you love to hear crisp audio from your favorite podcasts? Have you ever felt like the soundtrack to a movie or a video game would sound greater if there was a better way to deliver sound? Bear Dynamic closed-back studio headphones are a perfect tool for any sound enthusiast. Plug in your Bear Dynamic headphones and go on an audio escape. The Bear Dynamic DT770 Pro headphones are a favorite amongst music producers, sound engineers, and broadcasters all over the world. If you're not prepared to compromise on studio sound, visit www.beardynamic.com. That's www.beardynamic.com and get your own pair now. Whether for home or on the go, it is the right product for every need.
Are you in need of stickers, be it for personal or business use? Then you need to go to StickerU.com right now. That's StickerYOU.com. Sticker U is passionate about providing you and your business with the highest quality custom stickers, labels, decals, and iron-ons. They can even make you temporary tattoos. If you want to stick out from the competition, then you need Sticker U, as Sticker U provides the best platform in the world to create custom products that make you stick.
Do you love delicious high-protein snacks? Do you love low sodium? Then you're going to love Grizzly Adams Beef Jerky. My signature brand of beef jerky has the lowest sodium in the entire marketplace and completely destroys all its competitors in the taste department. Order now at ScrizzlyAdamsBeefJerky.com. That's SKRIZZLYADAMS beefjerky.com. This is American recording artist Grizzly Adams, and I guarantee you're gonna love my meat.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Here on Static Rift. You guys ready for some gaming stuff? We're going to do some gaming stuff. We're going to talk about the Nintendo Switch, or the two new Nintendo Switches, more accurately, because there's apparently two. I thought there was just one, but no. There's two new Switches coming out this fall. So we'll talk about that first, then we'll get into the Google Stadia, or Stadia. I believe it's Stadia. I don't know. I've heard everyone say Stadia, but I think Stadia sounds cooler. But we're going to talk Nintendo Switch. This fall, there's going to be two new Switch models coming out. Most notably, the Switch Lite, which is a smaller, cheaper version of the current Nintendo Switch. So that's coming out in the fall. I don't think there's a... Oh, no, September 20th is the official release date. So September 20th, the Nintendo Switch Lite will be coming out. And essentially, the Switch Lite is going to be more for people who just want to do mobile gaming, or, you know, portable gaming, rather. Because doesn't have the dock capability. You can't port it to the TV and play on your TV. It's strictly a handheld system. So it's going to be a lot more like the Vita and stuff like that. But it's cheaper. It's $200. So as opposed to the $300 for the original Switch. So it's $100 cheaper. The screen's a little bit smaller. You still get 720p, but it's 0.7 inches smaller than the regular Switch, if that matters to you. It really shouldn't.
I think that when it comes to the 720p,
Yeah.
you don't notice it on a television. when
No, you
dock
really
it.
don't. Yeah.
But I think you might notice it on certain games if it's just handheld the whole time. So that's already one negative.
Jason, does
Sure.
7 inches matter to you?
0.7 does not matter to me. No.
0.7.
No. Yeah.
All right.
So it's not even a full inch.
No, it's not even a full. It's literally the Switch Lite is 5.5 inches. The regular Switch is 6.2.
I can handle losing a little half an inch. a
Yeah,
little
I
inch.
mean, they're still around average. There's nothing wrong with that. It's,
7
you know,
inches though, that's a big deal.
Yeah, that'd
It's a
be
lot.
Yeah, that'd be a
It's a
big
lot
switch.
of
That'd be a big switch.
it's a
Yeah,
lot of
lot to get your hands around there. Yeah.
yeah.
In terms of battery life, it's roughly the same as the Switch as well. It has between 3 to 7 hours of battery life. The regular Switch says it has 2.5 to 6.5. So you're getting roughly the same battery life with the Switch Lite. But what's kind of buried in all this news between the Switch, the original Switch, and the Switch Lite is that there's going to be a third version of the Switch, which doesn't have a name yet.
See, I just don't think it's really another version. I think they're just legitimately updating
Yeah.
the older one.
It's
I
like an
think-
upgrade.
I
yeah.
think you'll get another Switch eventually,
like a Switch 2.
like a Switch Pro,
Yeah, Switch
or
Pro.
some kind of Switch thing. But this legitimately is just them upgrading the battery.
The battery, yeah, definitely.
So do you think there's going
but
to be
that's
a,
it.
s-
That's
a
the only
switchier
difference.
switch? You think there's going to be a switchier switch?
Maybe.
Yeah, could be.
Well, this one, the battery, that's it. Like, right?
Improved
the
battery life.
screen's the same. The weight's the same.
Everything else is the same. Yep.
Micro SD card, internal memory is the same. Just legitimately just a battery.
Yeah, you get the new Switch or improved Switch or Switch upgrade, whatever you want to call it, boasts that you can get between 4.5 to 9 hours of battery life.
It sounds like
Pretty
they're
good.
just maybe changed the battery, like because they're not charging you more.
No, it's still
not
$300.
like you're spending more money.
Yep.
So in a way, they're not being sneaky, but they're being sneaky, I guess.
It's weird. Yeah, they're being a little sneaky in terms of just kind of burying it in all this news, but yeah, they're not charging you more. The only thing that's tough is if like you already bought the original Switch, why would you spend another $300 just to get a better battery?
right. And then like even if you like trade in your thing, you're gonna get like
You're gonna get peanuts.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like why waste it? You know what I mean? Like
And Nintendo makes it notoriously difficult to transfer your games from one Switch to another. I don't know why they're like that, but yeah,
but it's possible.
you can do it. Yeah.
So
It's
what
just
what
a
I
pain
think
in the ass.
Nintendo should do, this is what I think they should do. I think they should offer anybody that's bought it in the last year
Yeah,
to give them an option to get the newer battery.
that's what they should do. Yeah.
That's what they should do. Will they do it? Probably not.
No, I doubt it. Yeah, I think
They
they're pretty
should
much
do
saying,
that.
you know, if you want the one with the improved battery, give us $300. That's that's the way it's gonna be.
Is it a big deal? I don't know. I mean, granted, I don't take mine out of the house really.
Yeah, that's what you'd have to assess. How often do you play? How often do you need to play for 9 hours straight? And then, are you willing to spend $300 to get that? I can tell you, me personally, no. I'm good with my original Switch. I'll stick with it. I'm not spending $300 to get, 3 more hours of battery life? Don't really need it.
I mean, the only time I would ever like try to get it, like I've done this a few times. Like I had like the original white Xbox, and then they came out with like a Resident Evil edition,
Yeah.
and I traded in my old one and bought the new one.
Sure.
But it came with the game, and it came with like more storage space. So it was like worth buying.
It had other perks, yeah.
Right. It wasn't just a new game, a
Yeah.
new system with whatever. It had more space, a game, cool finish,
Yeah.
everything. So if they came out with like, granted, I already have a Pokemon Switch. But if they came out with like a new Switch system with like a Pokemon like Sword and Shield styled Switch,
Yeah.
I'd think about maybe trading in mine, especially if it had the new battery. But
Sure.
I still probably wouldn't because I'm so fresh to having one,
Yeah.
and it already is like a special edition one. So that's the only thing I would ever like. Maybe trade my older system to get a special edition system if it had like better perks. This
Right.
isn't enough.
No.
Just a couple hours of battery. It's like, well, whatever.
Yeah.
That's
No,
not worth
and-
it to me.
And it to people who haven't bought a Switch yet, who are maybe now thinking of doing it, it's tough because do you wait for a potential Switch Pro, which they have not announced anything.
Which they
So-
keep saying it's not going to happen.
They keep saying like, no, this nothing new on the
And
horizon.
maybe they're
but-
just waiting for like another Switch. I heard because they still plan to push the Switch for a while longer. It has a
Oh, yeah.
longer life,
yeah.
so maybe they won't do it. Maybe this battery life thing's just that little extra push. I don't
Maybe
know.
It is. Yeah.
Granted, if a Switch 2 comes out, it's going to be probably vastly different from your Switch.
Oh yeah.
So you're going to want to buy it.
You're gonna want.
You're
that
going to
one.
probably trade in your Switch
Yeah.
and get the new Switch 2. If a Switch, so like Xbox has done this, PlayStation's done this, where they come out with a Pro model. It's like I just have the normal Xbox One. I actually have like the Xbox One like Halo edition,
Okay. Yeah.
even though I don't like Halo.
Sure. Yeah.
I only got it because it looks cool, and I got like a really good deal on it.
Yeah. Why not? Yeah.
So I got it.
That's fine.
So when the Pro came out, or whatever, the Xbox One X or whatever the hell they
Yeah.
call it, I was just like, not worth it to me.
No.
like
yeah.
it's maybe a little faster, maybe it looks a little teeny bit better, but it's just like it's not good enough to unless you don't have the system already,
Yeah.
or unless like your system's like about to like crap the bed, or you maybe this has way more space or something.
Right.
Maybe you trade it in and cough up the extra cash or something.
Yeah.
But I feel it's not, to me, it would have to be like a special edition. It would have to have a bunch of more perks. It would have to have a bunch of more features.
Yeah.
So to me, it's like very hard for me to want to go up unless it's like a completely new generation of
Sure.
systems. So unless they throw something crazy at me,
Not
probably
worth it.
not. Probably not worth it. Probably
Now
not
I'm
worth
about to hit this crossroads with PlayStation because I've got the PS4 Pro and I've got a 4K TV. They're about to come out with PlayStation 5, which is going to be an 8K. Which the problem with that is if I want to buy it, I got to get an 8K TV, which is going to be super expensive. So I'm kind of at that road too where I'm like, really? You guys are upgrading already? I just got this stuff.
I think that's dumb because for one, when I worked at Best Buy, they can't even harness the real, like the 4K and all that stuff.
Yeah.
TV's not even in 1080p yet.
Right.
I mean, it might be now.
Oh,
now,
no, you can get 4K TVs are...
But I mean, like, you can watch movies in 4K.
Yeah.
But like, if you watch television on TV,
Oh, it's
like,
not in... No.
certain things, you can barely. There's barely things that are in 4K.
There's like barely any live broadcasts that are in
Right. So it's like
4K.
it's the point. Like there will be nothing in 8K.
No.
There's no-
not a single thing.
I doubt there's no if they make that the case where you need an 8K TV to play just to play
Well,
it.
you don't need it, but if you're gonna get a PlayStation 5 that's broadcasting in 8K and playing it on a 4K TV, you're kind of cheaping yourself out.
Yeah,
Which
but
is
I
what
mean,
they want. They want you to,
there's been,
go and get everything.
There's
So,
plenty of people that are playing on a 1080p TV
Sure. Yeah.
and not get, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, sure.
And most of the time, not every game can even hit 4K.
So that's going to be the other thing too. Is every game that comes out for the PlayStation 5 going to be able to hit 8K?
There's barely any games that hit 4K now.
Right.
So it's like that's trash.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
them grubbing the
That
money.
is them. So you want to talk about really screwing people and asking for money? That's what
If
they're
they,
doing.
If they make PlayStation 5 just a 8K system, like you can't you need an 8K TV.
Yeah. Yeah, not good. Not
That's
good.
a bad hit.
Right.
That's a bad hit.
Yeah.
So I don't think that will happen
No.
because they can't even you can't even fully harness 4K yet.
No, not yet.
So
No.
dumb.
No.
And what they're expecting it for this holiday season?
I think next holiday season.
So 2021.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or 2020.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought today was already
Yeah.
2020. But back to the Switch real quick.
So, yeah, for the Switch, if you haven't bought one yet and you're thinking about it, you really have to assess, okay, do I want to play it on my TV? That's like the biggest difference between the Lite and the... honestly, the one with the improved battery, I'm just going to call the standard now because it's going to become the standard.
It's the Switch, you're right? Because
Yeah.
eventually the other ones are gone. There's
The
going
other
to be
one's
this
gonna become obsolete.
one random time. Well, I mean, they're just the older systems, so they'll cycle out. They'll stop making them.
Right.
So eventually it'll just be this newer battery. So it's just the normal Switch.
Yeah.
There's no reason to call it a third. So it's not like there's anything extra. It's just the Switch. They just upped the battery. They
Yeah.
made it better.
Sure. So
You know.
if improved battery life and being able to play on your TV is worth $100 to you, buy the improved Switch or the Switch upgrade, whatever you want to call it. If you don't care about that, if you just want to play handheld and you don't care about not being able to play for 9 hours straight, the Switch Lite's a good deal. $200.
So to me, here's some cool things about the Switch Lite. It comes in 3 colors. The colors are it comes in black,
Colors are
comes
sharp.
in teal, like a tealish blue,
Mhm.
green, and it comes in a yellow. And there's also going to be a Sword and Shield edition.
There is, yeah.
Yeah, which looks really cool.
Right.
Like I was even like,
Not bad.
that looks pretty good.
Tempting.
So here's the thing for me. As if you listen to our opening segment, I'm not really big on video games anymore.
Right.
I play a lot of mobile games. I play like 3 or 4 mobile games religiously every day where I open up, I'm playing them on my phone. I don't really play console games anymore. But the Switch has me wanting to play games again. Not just because of Pokemon. There are a bunch of other games that I do plan on buying, and I will start buying games soon eventually.
Mhm.
What has me loving it so much is I already have my mobile phone. I can play any game not any, you know what I mean.
Most.
Like, do I want if I wanted a mobile thing, I just would have bought a 3DS and played all the
Sure.
old Pokemon games, or you know what I mean? Like, I feel the best part about the Switch is it's a console.
Yeah.
So you have that feeling of actually playing a game, but then if you don't feel like it, say like you're tired and you want to lay in bed and play it.
Yeah.
You know, like sometimes it's tough to sit up because if you want to optimally play a game, you need to be sitting up or standing up, or
Yep.
you know, you got to be in a posture to play a game.
Sure.
With the Switch, you can pull it out
Yeah.
and lay back and, you know, play the game.
Yeah.
You know, if you are in the middle of something and say like you know, say you're going somewhere and you're driving, say like you and a couple buddies are going to a concert and your buddy's driving and you're just about to finish, you know, whatever, you know, you're playing Let's Go and you're just about to hit the last gym or something.
Yeah.
You could take it with you and so it's like that's the plus there. I just don't think the Switch Lite's worth it to me.
Right.
Because the fact for me in my day and age, in my older age, like the Switch being able to switch in and out is important to me.
Yeah.
So
And I agree. It's the same with me. I want to be able to switch it out from the TV to
Right.
handheld. Yeah.
I want to be able to play it on TV, like playing Let's Go on television. Like I played Pokemon for so long on a handheld
Yeah.
to finally actually have like a legit, almost a legit Pokemon. Like when Sword and Shield, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Yeah.
Like it's just not worth it to me. Granted, if you're a kid, you're a younger kid, this might be a good gift for like Christmas or something
Yeah,
for like a younger person.
I think it'd be perfect for
I
that.
think if you're older teen to an adult, just get the Switch. Just pay
get
the
the
extra
regular.
100.
Yep.
Pay the extra 100. Get the extra. You know do that. Don't unless you want like the colors.
Yeah,
You know,
really.
unless you're really digging the colors. You know,
Yeah.
because the Switch is kind of bland. I mean, the only color you really have are the Joy-Cons, unless you get a special edition. Like I have the Let's Go Pikachu one, so I have Pikachu like dreamily looking at me from the dock, like
Yeah.
with his hand on his jaw, like. So I mean
It's cute.
if you don't have that, then this is cool because it's a color, like it's like
Yeah.
personalized, I
Sure.
guess. So you could have like a couple, if you have like a couple kids, you each buy one, they all have their own color or whatever.
Right.
I just don't think it's worth it for an adult. I
No.
just in this day and age, I just don't think so.
Yeah. No, I think the Switch Lite is going to be geared more towards younger kids, maybe as like a first gift kind of thing. And
Yeah.
then as they get older, they're going to want, the real Switch
Yeah.
or the upgraded one. So, but it's still a good deal. $200 for that. Not bad at all. Nice idea by Nintendo, but this does beg the question about a potential Switch 2 or Switch Pro if it'll ever happen. That remains to be seen. So, but speaking of mobile gaming,
Yes. So as myself being a big mobile gamer,
right,
you introduced me to this Stadia stuff.
the Google Stadia.
So tell me about it. Let's talk about it. I'm actually on the website.
Oh,
So there's
okay.
actually a little bit more to it than I guess the article kind of put out. So you throw out there, you start it out, and then if you don't hit on these things,
Okay.
I'll come
Sure.
into it.
So Google Stadia is Google's gaming platform, gaming service, if you will, that they're trying to launch.
They're kind of pushing it as Netflix for games.
right.
That's their thing. Like
That's-
this is Netflix for games.
So that's what they initially said.
And
But
it's
now they're
not.
backtracking on that, and they're backtracking, and it's looking a lot worse. So now what they're saying is that the closer comparison to it is like Xbox Live Gold or PlayStation Plus. Do you know how much Xbox Live Gold costs?
I believe it's $14.99.
$14.99 a month. right?
You mean for the streaming?
Yeah.
Gold's I think $9.99.
Okay.
But you spend $15.99, you get the streaming service too.
Okay. And I know PlayStation Plus, I believe for 3 months is like $30.99 or something like that. Because I think that's what I do. I do the 3-month plan, and it's $30 for 3 months. So, Google Stadia or Stadia Pro, which gives you 4K HDR streaming, 5.1 sound, and exclusive discounts and access to some free games. Some being very key there. That's going to cost you $120 a month, which is absolutely absurd that you're paying basically 3 times the amount of PlayStation Plus and you don't get nearly the access. A lot of people thought it was going to be like, oh, you pay, like 10, 15 bucks a month, whatever, just like Xbox, just like PlayStation, and you get access to a ton of free games and all this stuff, and you don't. You still have to buy the game separately on Stadia. You get one free game per month. You don't know what that game's going to be. They announced that the first free game is going to be Destiny 2, which, if you're into Destiny 2, great. If you're not, then you're getting a useless free game that you're not going to play. So, not great. This is
But
also
the thing about Destiny 2 is it has so many DLC, so they're just giving you the base game.
it's just a base game.
You're getting the base game.
You still have to buy the DLC if you want to do that.
So currently, right now, Xbox Game Pass is $1 to sign up,
Okay.
and you get it for a month or whatever the
Yeah.
situation is until you
Sure.
play it. And then it is after that. I want to say it's $15.99,
That sounds about right.
$14.99.
$14.99.
$14.99 a month, and it comes with gold. So normally you can buy gold for a year, or you can buy gold month to month. I think it's like $9.99 for gold. That's just to play online, and
Yeah.
then you get like the free games that they give you, kind of whatever. This gives you get 3 months of the ultimate package for $1, and then after that, going forward, it's ultimate is $14.99. You get the streaming service and the gold.
Okay.
So to play online, because you need gold to play
Yeah, you do.
online.
Yeah.
So, or you could buy it if you have like a monthly already gold set up. Say it's like 100, whatever. You paid for the year already.
Yeah.
Then you can pay $9.99 a month just for the streaming service.
Okay.
So if
Yeah.
you already have gold, but if you don't, that's a super good deal, especially $1 for the first 3 months.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
And then if you want to play just on PC, it's $4.99.
right.
So that seems like a good deal. That
It's a
seems
good
like
deal.
a good deal.
Yeah.
So they got what? You said it was $129.
It's $120 for the year for Stadia. I said month earlier for the year. $120 a month would be absolutely absurd. But again, it's $120 a month, but you're not getting that same access that you get from
So
Xbox.
it's $129 for the year.
$120 for the year. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now
Roughly is around like $10 a month.
I'm on their website.
Yeah.
They
changed it
say
already.
that they have there's like 10 or 20 games that will be out right away, or it looks like they're giving you all these games right here. So right now they're saying right now these games are available for purchase. Dragon Ball, Xenoverse, Doom Eternal. So there's a bunch of games,
Right.
really new games
Available for purchase.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can at least get them right away.
You still have to pay for them.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. So they give you these options on the website. Stadia Base,
Okay.
which they say is coming next year. Is it out yet? This isn't out yet.
It's not out yet, no.
Okay. It says it's free,
Okay.
with Revolution up to 1080p, 60 frame rates, stereo sound. Buy whatever game you want.
All right.
Additional free games released regularly. No. So no games.
So no free games. Yeah.
And no exclusive discounts on select games. So it's basically this is just a base model. It's free.
Yeah.
You just pay your games to play it.
Okay.
So after you buy the controller, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Then they have Stadia Pro, which is 3 months included in the Founders Edition. Revolution up to 4K, 60 frame rate, 5.1 surround sound. Buy games whatever you want. Yes, you can buy any game you want. Additional free games released. Yes, starting with 2. And discounts. So I don't understand like why you'd have to. That's just for the year. So you can pay $9.99 a month or the year. That's a little different then. That kind of makes it a little bit. It's not as bad then, I guess.
It's still not great though, because again, that's if you're paying that just to get 4K, which, as we said earlier, not every game is
Sure.
streaming in 4K.
But I mean, basically, you're still going to get a free game though.
right,
But you're only getting one.
you're only getting one. And keep in mind, these games are streaming. Okay, so the problem with that is, let's say you live in rural wherever.
You have a bad internet
And you have a
connection.
bad internet, like you just live in a part of the country where there's not a lot of Comcast towers or whatever, right? You have bad internet. This isn't going to work for you.
Yeah, it's
because
going to be laggy. It's going to
especially playing online, forget about it. Your ping is going to be so low that you're going to get booted from every server.
Another thing too is when you don't own the game or you can't download the game, if they have any outages. So like if Xbox has an outage,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if you the streaming server, I'm pretty sure it downloads it to your Xbox.
Yeah,
I think it does.
it does, yeah.
So you at least you'll have it. So if you're not online, if you go off, you can still play the game.
Right.
if you want.
Yeah.
And then when it comes back up, this, like, if they have like a server down or there's an issue
Yeah.
or you lost internet, you're
done.
you're SOL. You
Yeah.
can't do anything.
Right. And the other issue here is, okay, what happens if Stadia really is the next Google Glass, and in 2 years it's kaput, it's gone?
Oh, I don't think it's going to even last 2 years.
Okay,
dude.
so let's say it doesn't even last 2 years, and you spend, whatever, $200-$300 on a bunch of these games. Where do your games go? Do you get them back? No. Because they're on Stadia.
Right.
So you
so
lose
it's not
all
like
those,
you
too.
download anything or right.
Yeah, you don't get to keep those games. So
If you want to play games, play them on either get Xboxes or get PlayStations.
get a console, yeah, or get a PC.
And you can play Game Pass.
Yeah.
Xbox's Game Pass on PC.
Right.
You can get PlayStations on
you-
PlayStation, Xbox, whatever.
Because if you buy into Stadia and you buy a bunch of games on there and it goes out in 2 years, Google is going to shut it all down. They're going to wipe it out, and there goes all your money. And there goes all your games, too.
And it will happen.
Gone.
It's
and it's
going to
happen. It's not going to last.
So if it was a streaming service and you could play any game you want, you pay, I think this is what I think they should have done. This is what would have got me if I was, really into games still. If it was $129 a month and I could play any game I want at any time, $129 a year, whatever,
yeah.
and I could play any, because $14.99 times 12 is probably more than $129.
Yeah, but I think if you buy the year, you get a discount.
Sure,
Kind of thing.
right,
So,
but-
yeah, I get your point.
So it's in the end, it's probably around the same for a year,
Yeah.
regardless.
Right.
If I could play any game I want to at any time, the fact that I have to buy the games and I only get one free game, so eventually, I'll have a library of games that they give me free, but I gotta wait to get these free games.
Yeah.
Where I can go right now, I could go pop on Game Pass, pay the $1 right now,
Yep.
and pull up it on this PC and start playing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're a way better option.
Because Game Pass gives you PC, console, and
Yeah.
gives you all the to cross play both. I don't know how PlayStation does it. They probably don't have PC access, right?
I don't know, actually. I've never looked.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
if they do.
PlayStation Plus, there's every month there's 2 free games,
right?
right? And
Yeah.
and they're good games too. They're not garbage.
Yeah.
I think Heavy Rain was free 2 months ago.
Xbox is sometimes garbage, sometimes not.
Yeah, it
Depends.
depends. Yeah.
Depends what they give me.
Now, as someone so you're a mobile gamer. You're way more of a mobile gamer than I am.
Yep.
And Stadia, they thought that this would help attract mobile gamers.
No,
You understand why that's not at
because
all
these
the
aren't
case.
a mobile game is nothing like a console game.
Of course, yeah.
So, I mean, it kind of jumped out to me a little bit. So when I first jumped on that site, I said to you, because it showed me all the platforms, I said, I can play on my phone.
Mhm.
And you were like, yeah. But it's like, will a console game make that transition well to a phone? It depends, I think. It depends,
on the game, but a lot of them
they're
won't.
showing me Destiny 2 right now on a phone, and it looks... I don't know. I just feel like Destiny wouldn't work well on a phone.
I don't think that would work well on a phone at all.
I mean, there are certain games that work well that you can optimize to play on a phone. I just don't think certain console games you could. Like I don't think I could play say Halo on my phone.
Right.
I don't think I could play say Spider-Man on my phone. I mean, unless it was
Well,
a Spider-Man mobile game,
Sure.
optimized for my phone, to play the PlayStation version of Spider-Man on my phone, it wouldn't be that good.
It wouldn't be that good.
It
no.
would suck.
Yeah.
And then it's those also too mobile games
They're cheap.
not necessarily that they're cheap. So it's a different kind of style. So a console game is more elaborate, more almost like a movie in a way.
Yeah, sure.
So you're gonna be on your phone that long, just watching these long cutscenes and stuff. Granted, yeah, I'm playing Pokemon Go for hours on a day, and I'm looking at my phone for hours.
Right.
It's just a different feel, though.
It is.
I don't have to be fully engaged for hours on that screen.
Yeah.
Where a console game, I feel it's not. It just doesn't work on a phone. I feel.
No, I don't think it does. Yeah.
Certain games do. I guess Fortnite you could pull off on a phone.
Yeah, you could.
Certain shooters you could pull off on a phone, I guess. But these big elaborate cinematic games, I just don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. So I don't know why they thought that was going to attract mobile gamers. I don't think it will. This thing's gonna die in 2 years or less.
And it's not like they're bringing mobile games to this.
No.
It's not like, certain mobile games like, Marvel Contest of Champions or,
Right.
I don't know, any like mobile games that have been out, like Candy Crush. Can I play Candy Crush on this?
I don't know.
Can I start crushing candy? Doubt it.
Doubt it. Yeah.
I know in that article that we read that they were saying, like, the dude was saying, like, oh, my mom's like a Candy Crush, like, master. Like,
But if you put a Stadia controller in her hands, is
Right.
she gonna all of a sudden
Like,
no? It's
that's going to make the game hard. Like, could you play Pokemon Go on this? No.
no. Yeah.
So it's just like, no, get out of here. This game sucks. Like,
Yeah.
this isn't for mobile gamers. You shouldn't push it for mobile gamers. And it's not a streaming service because you can't pick anything you want and stream it.
no.
It'd be like Netflix being like, all right, you pay us, $9.99 a month, and then you got to buy all your movies.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
It's dumb.
Give us $9.99 a month, and then give us $25 for season 3 of Stranger Things.
If they renege on the whole paying for each game, and they just make it you pay this certain amount a month and you can play any game you want,
yeah,
I think you'll get people playing it.
you'll get people at it. Yeah.
You'll get people
I
at
still
it.
think
Then.
the streaming thing's gonna be a big problem.
I think you'll get people to come in and play it and do
Yeah.
it, and
But if they stick with this model and they don't
No,
change anything,
dead.
in less than 2 years. Yeah.
I don't think it lasts. I don't think you. It doesn't even last a full year.
I mean, it might already be DOA. Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah. So I think they'll change it. I think
They
they'll.
have to.
I think
Yeah.
they'll go in and
If
be
they
like,
want it
you
to
know what?
survive, yeah.
If you pay $129, you can stream any game you want.
Right.
If you want to do the monthly thing, like, yeah, you got to buy your games.
Yeah.
That's fine.
We'll see.
But if I'm spending $129, I better be able to play any damn game I want.
Yeah, you're damn right. Yeah.
And the controller looks kind of whack.
Yeah, I don't like the controller. I don't like the look of it.
It looks like too elongated. Like I
It
feel
does.
like
and the handles don't look big enough. Like I don't know. It's weird.
yeah, it looks like they tried to like fuse the Xbox controller with a PlayStation
With a
controller.
DualShock. Yeah.
So it's like long, like it's like the length of a PlayStation controller, but it's like the look of an Xbox, like an elongated
Yeah.
Xbox
It's
controller.
an ugly ass controller. It does not look comfortable to hold.
It looks like a bad time.
yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like a bad time.
And then what? You need like this like Chromecast looking thing to like play the games. I'm assuming
Oh yeah, something like that.
some little circling. So they
yeah.
say it's like not having a console, but that's still
kind of like having a console.
Yeah.
Pretty
you
close.
still got to plug something in
you
your TV.
still have to buy additional equipment.
So
Yeah.
it's not like during the break, I asked Jason. I was like, "Hey, is this like an app?" And he was like, "Yeah, I think so." No, it's not.
It's
You
not.
got to plug. So you got to lose one of your HDMI
Yeah,
ports.
it takes an HDMI port. Yeah.
Trash.
So it.
I want to be able to just like Netflix on my TV, like pull it
Yeah.
up. That's
the
that's
whole,
even more
like,
trash.
oh, it doesn't take any hardware. No, you do need hardware. Yeah.
Totally. You
You
need a
s-
controller and you need a a module to play it.
Right.
So it's like they completely lie on every.
Yeah, it's they have to change a lot if they want it to work, and I don't know.
And
We'll see.
another thing too is, so they say you can play on mobile games.
Yeah.
You cannot play on Apple.
What do you mean?
I don't think you can play on an iPhone.
Oh, on an iPhone, yeah.
Yeah,
No.
it only works on like the Pixel and the
Yeah,
Pixel,
one of their
like
crappy
their
phones.
their Google
One of
phones.
the awful Google phones.
So if I pull up my iPhone, I can't.
no, yeah.
Get out of here, dude.
Yeah.
Stadia
might be DOA.
Stadia can swallow
Yeah.
my sausage.
Yeah, Stadia
Like,
can kiss my ass.
I'm all set, dude.
Yeah, get out of
I'm
here.
all set with that. All right, I'm completely lost track for time. I can't remember when we started.
We started around 7:30, so we got till 9:30.
Okay, so we're good. We're good. So we're gonna take a short break because I just gotta pull up my Comic-Con news, and then we'll be back to talk all things Comic-Con. We're gonna go through trailers. We're gonna go through comic news. We're gonna go through movie news. A lot of big stuff. A lot of big stuff. So if you're a fan of comic books, movies, if you're a nerd, you're not gonna want to miss this because there's a lot of really cool stuff. Nice, cool Dragon Ball Z or Super anecdote too as well. So stay tuned. We will be back.
It's back! Connecticut's terrific Comic Con! Join us this August 9th to the 11th at the Mohegan Sun Expo Center in Uncasville, Connecticut, as we bring together the hottest names in the comic book industry. There'll be no wrestlers, no psychics, no crazy stuff you don't want to see at a Comic-Con. This is 100% pure Comic-Con action, and it's only at Terrificon. You'll see today's top talents like Tom King, Donnie Cates, Ryan Stegman. Plus, Terrificon is the place where fans get to meet the legends that they love. You'll see Jim Steranko, Chris Claremont, J. Michael Straczynski, and making his final Comic-Con appearance, the one and only George Perez. Join us as we also celebrate Batman's 80th anniversary with a salute to his films. You'll see Billy D. Williams, Val Kilmer, Robert Wool, and so many more. Plus, you'll meet from Doctor Who and Torchwood, John Barryman, John Wesley Shipp from The Flash, and the first Avenger himself, Red Captain America Brown, will be there. Plus, the voiceover actors from the Animaniacs and Pinky and the Brain. Join us for a real Comic-Con at the Mohegan Sun, August 19th and 11th, when Terrificon comes back to Connecticut. See what all the fuss is about at Terrificon.com.
Has your computer seen better days? Is it always freezing and lagging? Are you constantly plagued with pop-ups and viruses? Are you not able to get any work done? You don't need a new computer, you need Phoenix Technology Support. With just one call to Phoenix Technology Support, you will never have to stress over the hassles of taking your computer to a repair shop again. Just leave your computer right where it is and let us come directly to you. Phoenix Technology Support has over 10 years of experience in the industry of customer support and IT solutions, and it's the best place for help with all of your home or business electronics. From gaming systems to tablet setups, smartphones to smart TVs, even business servers and emails. We will help set up or troubleshoot almost any technology in your home or office. So next time you think your technology is at the end of its life, have it rise from the ashes like a phoenix by calling Phoenix Technology Support at 617-658-3240. That's 617-658-3240, or go to www.phoenixtechboston.com.
Are you in need of stickers, be it for personal or business use? Then you need to go to StickerU.com right now. That's StickerYOU.com. Sticker U is passionate about providing you and your business with the highest quality custom stickers, labels, decals, and iron-ons. They can even make you temporary tattoos. If you want to stick out from the competition, then you need Sticker U, as Sticker U provides the best platform in the world to create custom products that make you stick. Coming back at your Rifters, getting a little funky.
Oh,
Dimitri, what was that a song of? What was like that an instrumental of?
I don't know.
That bass line was...
Yeah, it was sick. Yeah.
That was a...
It was a deep bass
Yeah.
line.
So a little context here for you Rifters. I asked Dimitri for something funky, something tasty to lead us into this segment, because it's going to be very tasty. It's going to be full of wonderful, delicious news, nerdy news for you to gorge yourself on. So I wanted something tasty to come, a tasty lick to bring us in. And Dimitri didn't let me down. That was the bass line was tasty.
That was sharp.
So let's start out with a little bit of fun news. So at San Diego Comic-Con, which was this past weekend, at this point it's almost like it's more than a weekend. I think it starts like Wednesday.
Yeah, pretty much.
So what was the 17th?
That would have been, I think Wednesday.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
So they're starting.
It's like 5 days.
It's like,
really.
it's like a week almost. So on the 17th, they wanted to set up the world record for the biggest Kamehameha, and they succeeded.
Yeah.
So led by Sean Schemmel, the voice of Goku, they had 786 people simultaneously chant the words Kame Kameha. And
not to be too cynical, it probably wasn't truly simultaneous. I'm sure at least
The video looks legit. I'm sure there were some
50 people were a little out of sync.
Yeah, but
you know,
it seemed like they have a video.
looks
of
good
it.
enough. Yeah,
It looks good enough where
sure.
everybody's starting at the same. I think they did like a countdown or something. So I don't know. That's kind of cool. That's like a nice way to start
That's fun.
the San Diego Comic-Con week, and then having the actual voice of Goku, like he's in the crowd with them doing it.
That's
like,
cool. Yeah.
So that was pretty sweet. So that's awesome. I think they threw out a new game.
Did they? A new Dragon Ball game?
A new Dragon Ball game, I
Ooh.
believe.
Wow. I'm still enjoying DBZ Fighters. They're gonna come out with another one.
I think so. Hold on.
DBZ Fighters, by the way, that's another one. That's gonna be a Static Rift Thursday night Twitch game at
Yeah?
some point. Oh yeah, it's gotta be. Should be anyway. Is it new?
I
What do
don't
we
know.
got?
Dragon Ball World.
Sounds new. I haven't heard of it.
Namco Company revealed today complete details of the launch of the Dragon Ball World adventure at this year's, including a history. So Namco's with it. Dive into Dragon Ball War, exclusive connection of multi-face. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a game or not.
I do not know.
Dragon Ball World Adventure. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, it's action figures, dude.
Is it action figures?
Yeah, it looks that way.
okay.
Like it's like a world. It's like an actual world tour, and they're just like
Oh, okay.
releasing
All
figures.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was a game.
Damn, new game would have been sick.
I thought it was a game.
Ah. Oh well.
Well, they did already tease that they're gonna do an RPG version of like the game, like a Goku game,
Yeah,
centric
yeah.
game that they've already teased. But I figured that was it. It looked.
Yeah.
But the action figures look really cool.
They
though.
do look cool. Yeah.
look
If you
wicked
get a
good.
chance, yeah, go just Google Dragon Ball World and check out those
They
figures.
look wicked good.
They do look pretty cool.
Wow, they look awesome. I'm watching a quick video here. They look like they're pricey figures, though.
Mm-hmm.
They look like they're extremely
Oh, they're
pricey.
not going to be cheap. No.
Oh man!
But
And
if
they're the
you,
ones with like interchangeable hands and stuff.
yeah.
Woo!
But if
That
you're
golden
really
Frieza.
hardcore, yeah. If you're really hardcore, you can get your hands on one of those bad boys.
So I'm gonna digress real quickly here. I love action figures.
Okay.
I was a person that kind of played with them high into my teens. Like I didn't just drop toys right away.
Yeah.
I played
sure.
with them high into my teens, like 15, 16. I was still playing with action figures, or
Okay.
at least had them, or was buying them and stuff.
Sure.
If I could, I would certainly buy statues and figures, and like these are more of ones like I don't know if you'd play with these. I don't know if you'd give these to a kid.
I would not play with
These like you would get it and set up and have it in your house, or have it
Yep.
boxed somewhere on a
Yep.
shelf or something.
These go on the glass shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I had, I would buy figures, but I think I would, like I told you, I have an addictive personality.
That could be a problem. Yeah.
So it would be bad. I'd be buying a lot of these action figures. I wish they could just let me know how much they cost.
A lot is what I'm guessing. More than you'd want to spend
It
on.
looks
a
like
figure.
a lot.
Yeah.
It looks
More than you'd probably want to spend. Despite how cool they look.
this golden Frieza figure. Oh man,
Yeah, it is pretty sick.
the articulation is unreal. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I'll get lost in this if I don't stop. So that's cool. So these World Tour figures look awesome. If you haven't had a chance, go check them out. Maybe we'll post some picture up. I always promise we'll post pictures up, and then I forget, and then we don't do it.
Yeah.
So we should maybe do
Yeah.
that. Maybe we'll post a couple pictures of like the figures up tonight or something. So let's get into. So we gave you the little piece of Dragon Ball news. I think that's cool that they broke the record.
Yep.
So let's get into some of the trailers. So there was a lot of trailers that were released this weekend. at San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah.
So, first, we have a trailer for Snowpiercer.
Right.
Snowpiercer is one of my favorite movies of all time.
I never saw the movie. I wanted to, but I never did.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It is amazing. The show doesn't look that good.
Show looks not very interesting. I don't know.
It's I thought so I was thinking it's a prequel. I looked into it like cuz you can't really tell from the trailer. If you watch the movie, obviously you know it can't be set during the movie, or at least
Okay.
It could be set during the movie, but it can't be set once the movie's over.
There's
So
finality at the end of
It's
the movie.
kind of, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So, or at least leading up to maybe another movie or something.
Okay.
And this doesn't give you that same.
Gotcha. Can't possibly be that timeline.
It can't be towards the. It could be before. It could be a prequel.
Okay.
But I read what I looked at when I looked it up. It is a reboot of the story.
Plot of the movie. Yeah.
Nah.
Okay. I mean, I never saw the movie, so I don't know much about Snowpiercer, but just watching the trailer for the series, I was nothing about that trailer pulled me in. Jennifer Connelly's not enough to pull me in. I don't know any of the other actors. It just didn't, I don't know, it seemed like, I don't know, not very interesting to me. Like, I'm all set.
Yeah, I really loved the movie. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Like I said, I think they did a really good job with the movie, and this doesn't give me that same feel that the movie did.
Yeah.
Nothing at all like the movie did. And, the movie had really good, it had Chris Evans. He was
Yeah,
the lead
sure.
role in the movie.
Right.
So very, very good lead role. Yeah, I don't really like the actors or actresses in it. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of it. I didn't like it. It didn't pull me in. Like, when I saw that it was a Snowpiercer show, I was like, whoo! And then I watched the trailer, and I was like,
Yeah.
and it just left, like, a bad taste in my mouth.
Let the air out of the balloon.
So it's one of those ones where you watch the trailer, and you're kind of like, yeah.
Maybe not.
If you were pumped about it, the trailer makes you not want to watch it.
That's always disappointing.
Yeah. So Snowpiercer, I am out on.
Okay.
Then we had Star Trek Picard.
Yeah.
The only Star Trek that I ever really enjoyed was The Next Generation.
TNG. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's the
agree.
only one I actually enjoyed. I'd watch it. Like, I wouldn't watch it, like, religiously, like, every week, but I'd watch it, like, in syndication. Like, if it was late night, it was on, I'd watch it.
Yeah. TNG was the only one I liked, too.
Yeah, it's the only one I liked. I kind of like this.
Yeah, I'm intrigued.
I might check it out.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, well, Picard's not done yet. He's still
Right.
going. And it looks like they're kind of like tying in all the other Star Treks, like the Deep Space Nine chicks in there. And
Yeah.
so I'm just like,
It's like, okay.
is she like a main character in this? Is she just quickly
looks
there?
like she could be
She
pretty
looked like
important.
she's part of the team or something.
Yeah.
Like he's got the Deep Space Nine chick. Like
Right.
I don't know. I never watched
I didn't either.
I maybe watched an episode or two.
Sure.
Like I just know the chick with the thing over her eye. Like
Jerry Ryan.
Yeah. She's the Deep Space Nine chick. Like
Yeah.
it looks really good.
It does.
And,
Yeah.
like this stuff with him and Data, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, oh man, are we gonna get the Reading Rainbow guy too? Like,
Maybe.
I like this. This is like a continuation of
I'm
the
willing
Next
to check it
Generation.
out. Yep.
This is one where if you told me they're making a show about Picard, I'd be like,
Right.
All
Be like, all
right.
right, do we really need that?
do we need? But the trailer, like after watching it,
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
like, all right, I'll
I'm
watch.
good. Yep,
I might
I'm in.
watch Picard. I might
You
watch
have my
Picard.
attention.
You have
Yep.
my attention now. The only thing is, it's an all CBS All Access.
Yeah, that's weird. What is that
Why isn't it
about?
on a TV show? Why
Yeah.
aren't they putting it on TV?
Put it on regular TV.
Is it not good enough for TV? Like I feel that like there's so many Star Trek nerds. Like nobody wants to watch Picard. Like I do.
Yeah.
I'm already like Patrick Stewart's the best. Like
CBS All Access? Like, I don't even know how to get that.
right. Like is it an
Do
app?
I get
like,
that
what is
because
that?
I have CBS?
Right. Like I have CBS. Can I get it?
Can I get? I don't know. I hope so.
So that's something where I was kind of like disappointed because I'm like I kind of want to check the show out. At least check the
Yeah.
first episode out.
Sure.
And no, I don't think I can.
I have no idea. I don't know what CBS All Access is.
Yeah.
So,
So then we had the trailer for Westworld Season 3.
Yeah.
I have not watched any of Westworld.
Okay.
I wanted to in the beginning.
Mhm.
I started recording it, and then my DVR filled up, and I had to delete stuff, and I chose to purge Westworld.
Yeah, sure.
So I have not seen 1 or 2.
Okay.
So someone as an outsider here, I know you're
Yeah.
a big fan.
Mhm.
Someone as an outsider here, I don't know if they did enough to pull me in.
Okay.
I don't know if they did enough to pull me. I'm a little intrigued.
Yeah.
Little intrigued. But am I going to go back and pull in 2 seasons? I'm not. It wasn't
Right.
enough. It wasn't. The trailer wasn't good enough to me, to my standards, to be like, oh, I got to go pull up season
to go
1, or I
binge
got to go
watch.
buy season 1, or
Yeah.
go, because I don't even know if you can still get it on demand or whatever.
You probably can. HBO on demand.
Yeah.
You probably can.
So I don't know. I think like a lot of cool actors and actresses and stuff.
Mhm.
I just feel like it just wasn't enough to. It was enough to intrigue me where I'm like, oh, maybe I
Yeah.
should have watched that first season.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of like, do I want to go through all the? It wasn't good enough to be like, oh, I gotta go watch season 1 right now
Right.
to catch up. So it was an all right trailer for someone that's never seen anything.
Yeah.
Someone who watched the show and loves the show. What do you think?
I'm not looking forward to it. Season 1 was really good. I personally felt like season 2 took a step back. Not too bad. Season 2 to me wasn't like so bad that it, made me want to just drop the show altogether. A lot of people felt that way. This looks like it's just going in a totally different direction. Like it almost looks like it's turning Westworld into like Mech Wars, which I hate. It just, I don't know. There were parts about the trailer that really looked discouraging to me. It looks like they're getting a little too sci-fi with it, which it is technically, I guess, a sci-fi kind of show,
Sure.
but it wasn't that much of a sci-fi show as it looked.
So
in this
what kind
trailer.
of show was it? Like
It was more like a drama.
a drama with androids.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But now it looks like now we got like mechs coming in, and like it looks like there's like it's gonna be like a war type of theme. Like I'm all set.
yeah,
I don't need that.
That was the one that showed you like looked like Nazis.
Yeah.
I love anything where Nazis get killed. I
Sure.
enjoy beating down Nazis.
Oh yeah, sure.
So that was something I was like, ooh, they're killing
Yeah.
Nazis. I was like,
But yeah,
but it's like that's such a weird. Why is there Nazis?
yeah. I don't
Did
know.
they go back in time? Like I don't know. It just it wasn't enough to get me to go in. It's intrigued me enough that I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
oh, I wish I
So
watched
I'm
it.
because I'm already committed 2 seasons through. I'll probably watch it, but I wouldn't be surprised if like 3 or 4 episodes in, I go, "F this, I'm out."
Really?
Yeah.
But you loved the first 2 seasons. Like
I
it's
do.
one of your favorite shows.
Yeah.
So why do you think? So that trailer was bad enough that it made you feel like
yeah, it's
this
got
could
me,
be the end of the show for
It's
me.
got me discouraged. Yeah.
Wow.
It's got me feeling like again halfway through, I'm gonna be like, "No, this
So
sucks."
to me, the trailer was a nice trailer, but to you, it was a bad one.
Yeah, to me it was a bad
Okay.
one.
So as
Yeah.
a fan, it was a bad trailer,
Yeah,
but for the
I
outsiders,
did not like it.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then we got a really small Rick and Morty trailer. I want Rick and Morty so bad. I want season 4 so bad. I can't wait. I think November they said it's coming out. I want it so bad. The trailer
Not good.
kind of
Now, see, I'm on the opposite. I've never watched Rick and Morty, so
it just it just was like a scene.
okay.
It wasn't like a trailer. It was more of like I don't know if it'll be a scene in the show or maybe they just made it for this to be like it's coming. Like it was like a classic like Rick and Morty style like scene. Like it was
Yeah.
something you'd expect to see Rick, and it was cool. And then I was kind of like, but that's it. Like I didn't get no like preview of the season or anything like that. It just wasn't a trailer. It made me more angry
Yeah.
than it made me happy to
It
see
was
it.
almost too much of a teaser.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think that it's one of those things that if you watch this trailer, you're kind of just like, it doesn't do a great job. It does an all right job with giving you the humor of Rick and Morty,
Yeah.
but it also kind of like picked like a really stupid scene, I feel.
Mm.
So it's kind of like if you don't know, like if you watch it, you might be like, this is stupid.
Yeah. Right.
Like this is dumb. I'm
Might
not
not
going
get
to
it,
watch
yeah.
this.
Sure.
So it's kind of like I thought it just hurt them.
Yeah.
As much as I love Rick and Morty and I can't wait for season 4, I thought that this little trailer was stupid. I wasn't a fan of it. I think that I wanted to see like give me any. You could have gave me, Rick and Morty being like, "We're back, bitches," and I would have been like, "Ah,"
like
like
that would have been enough. Yeah.
and this is just like,
Random, weird.
yeah. Like, just to preface the scene real quick, is like, it's Morty with his dad, and they're with some alien, and they're arguing with him about an app that they made all together.
Okay.
And I'm just like,
Yeah. I don't-
yeah.
Yeah. Right.
So, I think that hurt Rick and Morty more than anything. But obviously, Rick and Morty's so good, you should watch it. Rick and Morty's
Yeah,
one of the
maybe I
best
will.
shows on television. It is fantastic. I absolutely love it. Then we have HBO's upcoming show, His Dark Materials.
Right.
Basically, it's the series of The Golden Compass.
Right.
I heard The Golden Compass blew ass.
It did.
This-
sucked massive balls.
This looks like Golden Compass, like on crack.
Yeah.
This looks good.
This looks actually pretty good.
A
Yeah.
star-studded
This might get me
cast.
back in. Yeah.
Have you read the books and all that?
I read one of them. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know anything except for the Bear and Armor.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
that's Right.
I had no idea this had anything to do because I didn't know that His Dark Materials was like the book.
No.
The series
I read the
name or
book
whatever.
like 10 years
So,
ago. So
I
yeah.
was like, oh, like, what is this about? Like, and I started watching. And I was like, whoo, the star-studded cast, like,
Yep.
really good. You know, the chick the little girl who was in Logan,
James
Obi-Wan.
McAvoy,
Yeah, so it's like,
Lin-Manuel, whatever.
yeah. I'm just
Pretty
like,
cool.
wow, I'm like, this is a really interesting show.
Yeah.
And then I see the bear with the arm. I'm like, they stole it from them. I'm like, the Golden Compass bear's in this?
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, man. And then I started, like, researching it, and I was like, sold.
Yep.
HBO got me there.
Yeah. Looks good.
Sold. Like, I'm going to watch that show. Like,
Sure.
that show looks really good. It looks really, really good. Like,
Yeah.
sold.
It does.
Sold. Then we have the trailer for Watchmen.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about it either. So I'm at a point with Watchmen where I've seen enough trailers now where I go, I'm watch it. But I feel the same way about that I do about Westworld. That I wouldn't be surprised if like 4 or 5 episodes in, I'm going, this isn't Watchmen. I'm out of here.
I like that they're following the comic storyline and not necessarily the movie storyline.
Sure.
So at the end of the comic, they make it look like a big alien attacked or whatever.
Yeah.
Where in the movie they do something almost completely different. So I guess they're going to be reflecting the comic end than the movie end, which, okay, I'm for. I just don't know. Is it going to be one of those that will piss me off? And the trailer definitely showed this or expressed this.
Mm-hmm.
Am I going to get Dr. Manhattan's a ghost and you'll get like little hints at like, oh, he's around the corner, or you'll see like his hand, like the end of an episode will just be like his hand holding the button or something, or
Yeah.
you'll see like a flash of blue. Like he won't really be in the show, but he'll be in the show.
But he's in there, yeah.
If that's the case, I'm out.
Okay.
out.
Not
Like,
a fan
don't-
of that. Yeah.
No, don't give me little glimpses of him. You know what it makes me feel like? It makes me feel like the Godzilla movie a couple years ago,
Oh,
where
yeah.
you just see Godzilla like in the background of TV cameras, on the news,
But you never actually see him.
yeah, you don't really see him until the very end or
Yeah.
something. If that's the case with Dr. Manhattan in this show, out,
Yeah.
out.
Give me all of Dr. Manhattan, or don't give me.
If
any
I don't
of it.
have his dong swinging around, I'm out. That's it.
Yeah.
Out.
Sure.
They could make it. It could be one of those things that he doesn't show up to the. See, that will kind of piss me off too. If they
Doesn't
kind of
show up
push
till
it
the
where
end.
he doesn't show up to the end of the show. If they make
Maybe
him like a
that's the case.
character in the show, but he's just kind of teasing, they're like, oh, you see, like in the trailer, it looks like his hands at the end holding a mask or something.
Yeah. That's supposed to be him. Yeah.
If that's gonna
Or
be,
they're hinting at
if
it.
they're gonna do that, at the end of episodes or the beginning, whoo, I felt
Well, what if-
something. Was
what
that
if
Dr.
that
Manhattan?
was- What if that was their way of saying he's in the show, but we don't want to show you too much?
Fine,
this year?
sure, sold.
Then
Done.
okay. Yeah,
Okay.
Right.
But it's one of those things where they're just teasing him like he's a ghost, but you don't see
Yeah.
him. They're like, "Ooh, I felt something touch the nape of my neck." Dr. Manhattan, was that you?
Yeah. I could
no.
have sworn I saw him. Yeah.
And I don't know how I feel about the Rorschachs,
Yeah, I'm a little iffy on that
because
too.
I feel that Rorschach's one of the greatest,
Oh, he's so
the
good.
greatest characters in all of comic
One of my
books.
all-time favorites. Yeah.
And the fact that there was no like gray area with him.
Mhm.
Like it was just like, you know,
Oh, yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
He was
oh,
very black
man.
and white. Yeah.
Loved it.
Yep.
Loved it. Where it was like you did the right thing or you did, you know what I mean? Like loved it. And I don't know how I feel about
Yeah.
I'm intrigued enough to watch it. The trailer doesn't hurt me, and it makes me question if I want to watch it now, but I am going to watch it.
Yeah.
So the trailer hurt it a little bit.
A little bit, but yeah, I'm still in.
It wasn't like the whole His Dark Materials where I'm like, sold.
Yeah,
That bear.
sure.
Bear and armor, sold.
Yep.
Like, then we had The Witcher.
Yep.
I've never played the games.
Okay.
As someone who didn't play the games, the trailer was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I was kind of like,
Yeah.
do I want to watch this?
Mm-hmm.
So that's it's something where the trailer definitely helped it. Where I watched it and I was like,
Yeah.
he looks like him. I was like,
Yep.
You know, like this looks pretty. Like there's some magic here, there's some action here. I'm like,
Yeah.
I might watch this.
Right.
So it got me to someone that was like, nah, I don't care about The Witcher 2. I might watch this now.
Yeah.
So I think trailer helped them.
Yeah. Now, as someone who did play the games, what I want the show to be is, I'm definitely gonna watch it. I'm totally in. I'm intrigued. What I want it to be is less like Game of Thrones and more like Cowboy Bebop, where I want Geralt going on like weird, somewhat zany adventures every
episode's like a new.
because that's what the game is. The
Yeah.
game does have an overarching plot, but you're spending most of your time doing like weird adventures in that world. That's what I want the show to be. If the show is more like Game of Thrones, where they spend 5 episodes talking in a dimly lit room, not going to be good. But overall, I love the design. Geralt looks awesome. Still looks really good. So I'm still all the way in on Witcher.
So next we have the Flash season 6 trailer.
Hmm.
I know that you weren't a fan just because Grant Gustin's a good-looking guy.
No, I'm not a fan because it's on the CW.
It's a great show.
Stinky. Woo.
It's a
CW. Woo.
I promise you it's a great show.
Whoa.
I promise you it's a great show. I promise you, just because it's on the CW, it is a great show.
Yeah.
It is a fantastic show. I think last season of The Flash started out really good, and I really enjoyed it. And then towards the end, it kind of got... So I'm kind of... As much as I love The Flash, overall, I think it's a great show, but the last season kind of was to
Sure.
me. It wasn't the strongest season of The Flash.
Okay.
So going into it, I'm kind of just like, well, I'm a little down
Yeah.
on The Flash. It
We'll
wasn't,
see. Yeah.
But this trailer, woo, I'm in. I'm
All right.
in.
I do like the actor who's playing whatever the villain is. So.
The villain is a new villain. I'm not familiar with it. It just recently, in the last year or two, in the Flash comics, was just created.
Okay.
His name is Bloodwork,
All
and
right.
he's able to control forms of blood. He can turn himself into blood. He can control your blood. He can set your blood on fire. He can do
Oh,
like
lovely.
crazy things.
Yeah.
So it's a really scary villain,
Yeah, sure.
and he seems like he is not happy with here. Like he wants to like murder heroes or people that are doing like good deeds.
Yeah.
He looks very frightening from the trailer. Just a little bit of like scene you get of him. I don't know. I thought it was just good enough to kind of pull you in if you're a fan of the show. Kind of showing you like little bits and pieces of all the actors and everything, and then and kind of showcasing this guy a little bit. I thought it was just a good enough teaser to get me to be like, this looks like it's going to be good. It was just enough new scenes and old scenes, because they kind of like tied in showing you like old scenes from past seasons of like the cast together and the Flash
Okay.
being the Flash, or them
Yeah.
having like family moments or whatever.
Sure.
And then they showed you new stuff that looks like like the city in peril, or stuff like that. So they did just enough showing you new stuff compared to old stuff to me to make it work. So I'm really excited about it. I think I'm in. I'm in for the Flash. Like,
All
I'm
right.
ready for the next season.
Yeah.
Now, the Supergirl trailer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They did
Yeah.
basically they showed you barely any new footage.
Okay.
Barely any new footage. They showed you basically just a recap of last season.
Yeah.
So I'm not finished with last season
Oh.
because
because it's not
It's
good.
a little stinky. It's a little
That
stinky.
stank starting to
It's-
get a little stronger.
No,
huh?
I don't think it's not that it's a CW. It's just a stinky. It's not a good season. It's not good.
That's fair.
And they're showing me like all like the stinky stuff that I've already seen, or stinky stuff that I haven't seen yet,
Just in case you forgot.
or
yeah.
stuff that could be good, but they showed it to me, and now I'm like, you showed it to me, and
Yeah,
I haven't
it's like, I get it.
seen this yet.
Yeah.
Like, and the only real new footage you get is a new Supergirl suit. It's
Yeah.
just not enough. Like the Flash gave you the best of both worlds, where you got like some new stuff. You got to see this really new, scary, this new like really
New villain, yeah.
yeah, like
right.
a villain that looks like it could do some trouble.
Yeah,
Supergirl, it's kind of just like
not much there.
didn't really show
Yeah.
anything. It's like, you know, they basically it looks like the villain's gonna be Lex Luthor's sister, who's been like a character on the show for all the seasons. She's been like a good character, and like everyone's like, they're always hinting that she's gonna turn bad, and it looks like now they're finally gonna turn her bad. I'm just like, dumb. Yeah, not a fan of it.
Yeah.
Same thing with kind of Arrow, season 8. It's the last season of Arrow. There's only going to be 10 episodes, so they probably don't have anything filmed, honestly.
Yeah.
They just show you like a recap of all the seasons. So it's like if you haven't if you're just like if you want a refresher on Arrow, watch the trailer.
I was gonna say if I want to watch season 8, I'll just watch the trailer.
Yeah,
'cause
watch
then
the trailer
it'll
and then
catch me
jump
up.
in. Yeah,
Okay.
it kind of catches you up. So
Perfect.
it's an alright trailer. It gets you those moments. It kind of gets you like, all right, I want it because the last season of Arrow was awesome.
Okay.
Like Arrow was kind of like it started out really good and then it kind of like dipped a little bit and then it got to a point where it was just like so outlandish. You were just like, bro, Arrow, what are you doing? Like I was questioning if I wanted to watch it anymore, and then they kind of went back to basics. And this last season was really, really good.
Okay.
So now we have the final season. I was waiting to see any little thing. Give me any little taste, any little thing. Nothing.
No.
Nothing. Obviously, granted, I get it. Like they maybe haven't filmed anything.
Yeah,
They
they'll
could have
get
gave me
there.
like the teaser, like Supergirl. Could I got him in like a new suit or something? Anything? Nope, nothing. So it's like if you want to get like that nostalgia vibe from watching Arrow, check out the trailer.
Cool.
Other than that,
Nothing
Preacher
new.
season 4 trailer.
Mm.
So I've always wanted to watch Preacher. I
Right.
enjoyed the comic. I never watched it again. It was like it's kind of like Westworld.
Same. Yeah, I never
where
got around
I
to it.
recorded it and I just didn't get around to watching it. And then like I was like, I got 10 or 12 episodes here. Well, how many episodes was? I was like, gotta purge this off my DVR. I can't hold it anymore. I got too many shows to watch.
Right.
This trailer looks really cool,
Yeah.
and I'm kind of like, I really want to watch it. And it was almost to the point where I'm like, I'm gonna go find those other seasons. They
So-
maybe they're on Netflix.
Yeah, I was
And
thinking the
then-
same thing.
And then it says the final season, and I'm just like,
Might as well just wait.
I might not do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might now. It's like Breaking Bad. Like everyone's like, watch Breaking Bad. I'm like, no, I'm all set.
Like,
I'm all set,
no,
I'm all
I'll
set.
wait 5 years
Then
from now.
finally, I watched Breaking Bad. Like the last season was coming out,
Yeah.
and then it's like, and then I loved it. And I was like, oh, Breaking Bad's so good. And then it was over,
Yeah.
and I was just like,
Like, oh, man. Missed out. Yeah.
and this is gonna be the same thing.
oh,
where
it's going to be the same.
where I'm gonna be like, oh, I love the show. The show's awesome. This is so good. And then I'm gonna be like pumping out, on a weekly basis. Where I'm like, oh, what's gonna happen next week? And then it's gonna end and it's gonna be
Yeah.
over. So it's like sucks. It sucks. So it's like I don't know. Maybe I'll just wait a while longer.
I think I'm going to wait. Yeah.
Yeah. So then we had the trailer for The Expanse. I don't watch The Expanse.
I don't either.
I don't pay for Amazon shows or whatever.
I have Amazon Prime. I still haven't watched it.
Trailer sucked.
Yeah, I watched the trailer just like, for whatever, just to see.
I
and
hear-
I'm like, what?
I hear The Expanse is good. The trailer made me not want to watch it.
Yeah.
It looked like a typical.
See, I've never even heard anyone talk about the.
Oh, I
Expanse.
heard it was a good show.
Okay. Yeah.
Like
so
it's like a sci-fi show.
yeah.
But this was like the trailer was like boring sci-fi.
Yeah. I was like,
It sucked.
yeah.
It did not look good.
No.
And I was just like, yeah, Expansive. This is your chance to pull me in. Out.
Yeah,
Out on the
forget
Expanse.
about it. You didn't
out
do
on the
it.
Expanse trailer. Then we had the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance.
I mean, it's cool to see how they do it and everything.
See,
like,
that's what I think took away from the thing.
yeah.
I didn't really need a behind-the-scenes look.
I want to know what
didn't-
it's actually about.
I
yeah.
didn't need to hear from Jim Henson's daughter
No.
or whoever the hell that was. And then you get maybe 40 seconds of an actual trailer.
Yeah. Not enough.
It looks cool. It's not enough. It looks cool. Will I watch it? I don't know. It's one of those ones that I got to hear how people like it.
yeah.
If it's good, maybe I'll check it out. But it's not where I'm sold in on it. So
Sure.
the trailer was
iffy. Yeah.
iffy for me.
Mhm.
It didn't really hurt it, but it didn't really.
Again, looks
Help it.
cool and everything.
Yeah,
I
it
just
looks
don't know.
cool.
I'm not gonna rush to watch it. No.
Right, probably not. Probably
Yeah.
not gonna watch it opening day, or
No.
we'll see. I'm gonna wait to hear the reviews. If it's good, maybe I'll
Yeah.
check it out.
Yeah.
Then we have the Batwoman trailer, Jason's favorite trailer.
Ooh, boy, you want to talk about CW stank? Wow. Add this to the top of the pile. Woo.
Jason's favorite trailer.
Ooh. Starring Ruby Riot or whatever the hell her name is. Good lord.
So, I'll
Oh.
tell you this. I was excited for Batgirl.
you were?
I mean, Batwoman. Yes.
Batwoman, yeah.
Yeah, because I think she plays the role. She did I don't like the actress. Don't
No.
like the actress. When I heard she was playing, I was like, trash.
She's not a good actress.
She comes in on a crossover between the Flash and Arrow. They have like a big crossover.
Okay,
Where
yeah.
all the shows cross over basically. And she did a really good job as Batwoman.
Okay.
She was she really like impressed me. So I was like, okay, she really got the character. Did a really good job.
Mm.
And I was like, I might watch this show. I gotta see how they pull it out. Like what they make it as. Like if they really I get it. She's a lesbian superhero. Like if they really push it, it's like the escapades of Kate Kane just like macking girls and being Batwoman on the side.
Sure.
I'm out.
Okay.
But if it's like she's a that's part of the show where she's
it's an aspect of it,
Right.
but it's not the overhanging.
But if it's the overhanging thing and Batwoman's secondary to like the lesbian lovemaking,
Yeah.
I'm out.
Okay.
So I was kind of like, I want to check it out. This trailer,
Dumb.
why even do this? Is so stupid.
Maybe the worst trailer you could have possibly made for this show.
It's people going to a tattoo parlor to get the Batwoman logo on their body,
Yeah.
tattooed on their body, and then Ruby Riot or whatever her name
Yeah.
is.
Ruby Riot comes in. She's like,
she-
a lot of
she's
people
just-
getting the tattoo, huh?
She's just like, yeah.
And then she just leaves the tattoo shop and just kind of smiles and walks away.
Flexes her leg.
Yeah.
She's like,
She's
yeah.
like, cool. And then just walks away and it's like, that's Batwoman. Like,
it's like that's awful.
that's terrible.
It's so bad.
Show her beating someone up or
Yeah,
something.
Nothing. They don't even
Like,
show her in the costume.
There's nothing.
Trash.
Awful. Stupid trailer for a stupid show. Oh,
I
God.
don't. I'm hoping the show's gonna be good, but this makes me feel that it's not gonna be. Makes me feel that it's not gonna
the
be.
CW stank rises.
See, I think you got to give.
It's just going to get even worse now.
They've done a really good job with all their characters. I feel.
God.
Then we had the Walking Dead movie teaser. Oh, by the way, the Batwoman trailer was the worst of anything I've seen.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah,
the
I
worst
agree.
trailer
yeah,
of
yeah.
all time.
Yeah, I agree. Yep.
The Walking Dead trailer was trash too.
Yeah, I just don't care about The Walking Dead, so I'm not going to watch the movie.
I've
Never watched the show, so.
I cut off halfway through the 8th season, and I haven't continued. I still have it on my DVR though,
Yeah.
so I'm kind of like, maybe it's time to cut it out. Maybe I watch it. Maybe I don't. I got to make this decision.
Right.
I like the fact that a movie's coming. I thought it was gonna be a movie like on TV. I gotta actually go to the theater now to watch this.
Yeah.
I think I'm out.
Yeah. No,
Think I'm out.
I've never cared about the show.
I love The Walking Dead. I love the show. The show was awesome for a long time.
So for me, it's just I'm not a zombie guy.
Yeah.
So maybe the show's really good. If I was into zombies, I might love it.
See, I
I'm
hate
just not.
zombies. I love people killing zombies. That's like my thing.
Oh, sure, yeah. But
I don't
know.
like zombies in general, but I think they do a really good job. The Walking Dead is not your typical zombie. It's more of like they focus on the people
Oh, yeah.
opposed to the zombies.
Yeah, sure.
So it's a little bit different than. I mean, it's still a zombie show, but
Yeah.
they focus a little bit more. It's like living with zombies than opposed to, just trying to get away from zombies. You know what I mean? It's
Sure.
like
Yeah.
life in a zombie apocalypse. So it's a little different. I did not watch the Fear the Walking Dead trailer because I don't watch it.
I don't watch Fear of the Walking Dead. Don't care.
So don't know.
Yeah.
Terminator Dark Fate.
Oh, get out of my face with this.
So I'm the complete opposite on this. I was
Ugh.
kind of like, I don't need another Terminator movie.
Yeah.
I'm all set. The last couple Terminator movies have been such a letdown. Salvation was trash. The third Terminator movie was trash.
Yep.
Like, there hasn't been a really good movie in a long time. Then I watched this trailer, okay? And I'm like, wow, this trailer feels like a classic Terminator movie. It feels like I'm watching like part 1 or part 2. Like I'm getting the vibe of the original Terminator movie. again, they're doing the behind the scenes crap. Pissed me off.
Yeah,
a
they're
little
doing
bit.
the whole kissing their own ass kind of thing.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
all right.
And then you realize that, of course they are, because James
'Cause
Cameron.
James Cameron is James Cameron.
Right.
And James Cameron does what James Cameron does.
And as much as I'm just like, screw James Cameron.
yeah, right.
When I saw that when I see that, I'm like, James Cameron? I'm like, okay.
It does have a
Alright.
little bit of an effect.
I'm like,
yeah.
James Cameron? I'm like, all right.
Okay.
The Terminators look cool. You have like the classic cast back, like everybody's back, like they actually brought the real people back to be the roles. Like that's the original John Connor, right? That kid,
I think
like
so,
that
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Like he was the kid. Like I'm sold.
Mm.
They got me. They got me back.
I don't know.
Arnold looks kind of meaty. He's looking good in his old age. He's still looking good. Like
I
I'm
don't know.
in.
Eh,
I'm in.
I'm iffy. I don't
I'm
know.
in. I'm in. I'm in hard. I'm
Yeah.
in.
Maybe if you like twist my arm, I'll go see it. But
Thi-
other than that,
Oh,
I
this
don't.
is a static riff go to
Is
the
it?
movies
All
kind
right.
of night.
Maybe
Yeah.
that might be the only reason I go.
I am
'cause-
in. But I'll
Oh,
tell you
man.
this: if this movie sucks,
Oh,
James Cameron is dead to me.
I know, right? If
He
he
is
if he messes
dead
this
to
one
me.
up, ooh,
He is dead to me.
yeah.
If this movie's trash, so just looking at real quickly at the end, they tell you who's like involved with the movie.
Yeah.
So it's James Cameron, it's David S. Goyer.
Okay.
So it's like big producers, big
Yeah, sure.
Did I see that Tim Miller was the co-director?
Oh, I don't know.
That's the
Maybe.
Deadpool guy.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I think, or Tim Miller's involved. So he's a producer or something on it.
yeah. Not bad.
I'm so
Not bad.
the trailer did me in. I was like, and then the trailer, I was like,
Yeah.
like,
Wow.
okay, all right. So then we're gonna get through these real quick because we're probably not gonna be able to hit all the news we wanted to hit because this is a lot of stuff. Cats trailer, frightening.
Oh, God. Holy crap. Yeah.
Would see it though.
Maybe.
I would.
Maybe.
I would see it. I would see it, but I'm not paying for it.
No.
I will
God.
not pay for it.
No.
If somebody's like, "Will you go to see Cats with me, John?"
Yeah. I have an extra ticket. Yeah.
I bought this ticket.
Sure.
Will you go with me? I'll go.
As long
As they're paying.
As long as they're paying and we get to the theater early so I can get nice and tanked up for it.
And they buy some popcorn.
Because I can't watch that movie sober.
They buy me a pack of popcorn. I
Yeah.
needed popcorn. Yeah, half
Yeah.
dozen popcorn with that. I would see it though.
Okay.
I would see it.
Yeah.
It's frightening.
It's.
The tunes are, they got. Some,
I like the
some
music.
Nice
I do like the
voices.
music. Yeah.
I would see it.
All right.
If it's on TV, probably wouldn't. I probably wouldn't watch it.
Yeah.
I don't watch movies alone really, so doubt it. But would I watch parts of it? Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
Sure.
Then we got It Chapter 2. Don't care.
Oh, I do. I mean, I like.
I didn't see the
like
fir-
chapter 1.
I didn't see the first one. The trailer to me was okay.
Yeah.
Didn't pull me. Like if you're not in, I feel like the trailer. If you're not in on it, the trailer doesn't do anything for you.
Yeah. Sure.
So, don't care. Another movie that I don't care about is Top Gun Maverick.
Don't care.
Don't
Didn't
care.
see the original. I know. Yeah. No. Oh, you didn't see it's classic. Don't care.
There's so many classics. There's so
There's a
many
lot of
classics.
classics I haven't
There's
seen,
so
yeah.
many classics, and there's so many classics that I've seen. Like Ferris Bueller's Day Off, trash movie.
Oh,
If
yeah.
I get like Ferris Bueller Returns for another day,
You will.
like they're making another one.
No, I'm just guessing because
Oh.
they're running out of ideas in Hollywood. They're gonna do another.
So it's like
Yeah.
trash. Like,
Yeah. Sure.
This movie looks like awful.
I just.
It's like it looks like they're trying to pull the nostalgia rush, so they're showing you like every old person that's
They
in
are.
the movie that
Yeah.
looks like they can. There's one dude that's in the movie that looks like he can barely like move.
Yeah.
Like
Baby boomers are gonna love this movie.
this dude looks like
Yeah.
he's about to drop. Like, who is
Yeah.
that dude? That old dude?
I have no idea.
He looks like he's about to like.
Don't know
drop.
anything about.
Like
Yeah.
he's that guy that was like he's like a Dimitri. Who's that guy? He's like a villain in a lot of like the '80s movies.
Yeah.
Come on,
No
you-
idea who
you
you're
watched
talking
the
about.
trailer.
Dolph Lundgren?
No, not Dolph Lundgren. He was in the first Top Gun.
Yeah. I
I've
mean.
never
Oh,
seen
you
the
never saw?
movie.
Oh, okay. I thought you were a Top Gun guy.
No, I've never seen
I
Top
swear
Gun.
to God, earlier, Dimitri, you were like giving us the merits of like why we should like.
Well,
that-
no, it's just considered a classic, that's all.
Sure. There's plenty of movies that are like The Breakfast Club's a classic, and it's a pile of steaming crap. So, that it's gonna
All
bother.
right. So the Top Gun, the 1986 Top Gun. I mean, who Who could be an old guy here? Let's see. Tim Robbins. He's not that
no,
old, is
not
he?
Tim Robbins. I know
No.
Tim Robbins.
Tim Robbins is awesome.
He is.
Not
yeah.
Tim Robbins. This dude looks like he's about to drop, dude. He looks like he's
Hang on,
about
let
to
me
like.
look at the new one here.
He looks like he's about to drop.
But
I'm
this this is a movie for baby boomers who liked the original Top Gun, and it's like, oh, we're just gonna roll it back, and they're gonna love it. And
Oh, I try to pull up IMDb.
you mean Ed Harris?
Yes. He looks like he's dying.
Oh man.
Does he not? Does he not look? He's about to drop in the trailer.
Yeah, I guess a little bit.
He looks bad, dude. He looks bad. I don't know if that's just his role
It's
for the
gotta be his
movie.
role, 'cause Ed Harris is in better shape than that.
He looks like he's toast, dude. He looks like he's like he
Yeah.
looks like he's like dying of cancer, and they pulled him out of bed to do the scene.
No,
'cause
Ed
he
Harris
was like
is,
a big character.
Ed Harris is in much better shape.
But
than that.
he was like a villainous dude in a lot of movies in the 80s, right? He was like a bad guy in a lot of movies, right?
Yeah, he's been villainish.
Yeah, like yeah. So like he looks like he's about to drop, dude. Like he has been on his last legs. He does not look good. He looks
yeah,
bad.
I'm all set with that movie.
He looks
Don't
bad.
need to
All
see it.
set. Oh, super all set. Like
All
massively
set.
all set. Then we have Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
This looks like trash.
Really?
Yeah, looks like trash.
Oh, I think it's gonna be good.
All set. I don't need another Jay and Silent Bob movie. I never
I'm-
asked for one.
I'm for it. I'm for it. I was
good.
worried that they were actually gonna just legit reboot it, but it's legitimately like a different movie.
It is. Yeah, I still just have no need for it.
I'm gonna see it. I like it. I think they did enough in the trailer. It was cool enough that because I thought they were just gonna reboot the movie. I thought they were
Yeah.
legit just gonna redo the movie, but it's them trying to stop people from remaking the movie in the movie.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
And then finally we had a 21 Bridges.
This looks good.
It looks good.
Chadwick
I don't know what
Boseman.
I don't know what to make. Like, what is he like? Who's he looking for?
It's the two gunmen.
But what do? They just kill people?
Yeah. They,
Why are they shutting down all of New
well,
York?
that's
for them,
what
though?
I guess that's what you have to find out. So yeah, they killed 8 cops. We don't know why. We don't know what the motive is, and he shuts
this guy-
down all of Manhattan
And
to
this
find
guy
them.
really wants them.
So it's like Chadwick Boseman going on a manhunt. Like,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm down for that.
I'm down. Gonna see it. Sold.
Yep.
Sold. All right. So now we got to quickly go through the Marvel stuff.
Yeah.
So
Phase 4,
Phase 4.
which seems like it's like a micro phase of some kind, because all of it's being released in like 2 years, which is not how the previous phase happened.
So they kind of so Phase 1, 2. You had 3 phases that made up this first section.
Right. Yeah.
So Phase 4 is just a couple of but because they're mixing it up with shows too now.
Yeah. Right. So
they
they're-
also said that the next phases were going to be smaller phases too. They weren't
Yeah.
going to be longer. So let's quickly get in here the stuff that they announced. They announced that May 1st, 2020, we are getting a Black Widow movie.
it's fine, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't really care
I
about
s-
Black Widow.
I still don't know
Uh,
what the plan is for this. Like, is it a prequel? Is it a sequel? Is she back somehow? Did they bring her back? Like, in the comics, like, one of her clones, they've pulled some hokey stuff to bring her so it's like her, but it's not her. So what is it going to be? But Scarlett Johansson's back. She's going to be, she's Black Widow again. Florence Pugh, or whatever. Pugh, whatever her name is. Rachel Weisz are 2 people that were in the same program as her. So, cool.
yeah. Fine, I guess.
I guess what's really exciting me is, you have David Harbour from Stranger Things. He's going to be playing Red Guardian. So basically, Russia's version of Captain America, Communist Cap, basically.
Right. Yeah.
And then the film's primary villain is Taskmaster, which I'm really excited for.
Right.
But we don't know who's playing Taskmaster.
We
They
don't.
don't tell us.
No, we don't know that yet.
The pictures they showed,
Yeah, it looked cool.
I'm a big Taskmaster guy. He's
Skull
an
mask
awesome
and everything.
villain.
Yep.
Doesn't get the respect he deserves a lot of the time. Hopefully they give him the respect. He's a villain that can, once he sees one of your moves once, he knows all your movements, knows all your maneuvers and
Yeah.
stuff.
Right.
He's an awesome villain, so I'm excited for that. Then fall of 2020, we get Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Now this is a show.
This
right?
is a show on
Okay.
Disney Plus.
Yeah.
So they're going to be jumping from movies to Disney Plus.
Yeah.
So these shows are going to actually like be important, I'm assuming.
Mhm.
That's what it seems. So it says becoming a small screen streaming show in 2019. Scheduled debut in fall 2020. The series will follow Sam Wilson, now carrying Captain America's shield, and Bucky Barnes in a team up against Baron Zemo. That's sold.
Yep.
In.
And I believe it's Daniel Bruhl is
Yep.
playing Zemos, and he's great. So that's good. I'm into that.
Deeply in.
Yep.
Deep, like deep.
Yep.
He was the bad guy from Civil War.
Yep.
Deep.
I'm in.
Like,
Let's do it.
don't think I could be any deeper than, I didn't get to see the footage.
I saw Daniel Bruhl in the costume, but I didn't see anything else beyond that.
He had the purple mask.
I think so. Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. He looked pretty good.
Oh man,
He looked pretty good.
I was my whole body's in.
Yeah.
Then we have the Eternals, November 6th, 2020.
I know nothing about the Eternals. Thanos is one of them, right?
No,
Oh.
the
See,
Eternals
yeah.
suck.
Okay. I see. I don't know anything about them.
Why is this? Why are we getting
I don't
this?
know. I don't even know anything about
Trash. Trash. This might be the first Marvel movie I don't watch.
them. Yeah.
It might be. It really might be. It sucks. It blows. Like,
Yeah.
why are they making this?
I guess they figure some people want it.
So you're getting
But-
Angelina Jolie
Yeah.
as one of the main characters. You're getting Richard Madden from Game of Thrones fame is like the main character.
Yeah.
Then you're getting that Kamal Naja. What? I hate that dude.
Oh yeah.
I hate that
I don't know
guy.
how to pronounce his last name.
He sucks. And why he sucks?
I don't know.
I am really down on this. I don't know. I'm assuming though it's gonna tie into something. It's
I'm
probably
sure.
something.
Yeah.
I'm really down on this.
Yeah. I have no interest in it.
No real interest in it.
No.
So
No. Yeah. November 6, 2020. I'll skip that one.
We get to explore what it means to be human. Great. Cool.
Awesome.
Cool,
Yeah.
dude. Cool. All set.
Yeah.
Good. I mean, the cast is pretty Salma Hayek, and it's like great, like cool. Like this is the movie that basically, like, if you wanted to be in a Marvel movie, this is where you're like,
This
hey,
is where you get your
can
foot
I be
in.
in a Marvel movie?
Yeah.
Like they're like, yeah, we'll make you an
Sure.
Eternal.
Go into Eternals. Yeah.
Yeah, come join us in Eternals.
Yeah.
I mean, unless I hear it's amazing.
Who knows?
It's one that I'm not seeing opening
It's
weekend.
night striking my fancy. Yeah.
I'll have to hear more.
Yeah.
I was never big on the Eternals. They kind of suck. So,
Yeah.
not really a big fan. Then we get Shang-Chi in the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Yeah.
Shang-Chi's a really cool character. The guy playing him,
Yeah.
Good
and
pick.
he pushed for this.
good pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wanted them to, to make this. So.
What's really cool is we're finally getting the real Mandarin.
Yes. Finally.
And he's pissed
Yeah.
that some druggie was pretending to
Good.
be him.
I want pissed off Mandarin. Let's go.
like this.
Yeah. Let's go. I'm
Sold.
so pumped.
I
for
don't know who
Shang-Chi.
Tony Leung is. Should I know who he is? He's supposed to be the Mandarin.
Who is it?
Tony Leung.
I
Tony
don't know who that
Leung.
is. Yeah. I don't know.
Tony Leung.
But hey, why not? As long as it's the real Mandarin and he's really pissed, I'm good. I'm excited for that. I've never heard of Tony Leung though.
Yeah, I don't know. He's an
Well,
older dude,
Well, that
obviously.
makes sense. Yeah.
The Mandarin's an older dude. I'm trying to think of anything I'm trying to see what he was in.
I don't know.
Oh man, I don't know any of these movies. Well, he could look the part. He might be good.
Yeah. I'm optimistic about it.
He was in Ip Man.
Okay.
I never watched it. I hear it's good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But
All right.
sold.
Yep.
Sold. So February 12th, 2021, I'll be there.
Yeah.
Sold. In. Not as in as
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Yeah, but close.
Close.
Yeah.
Definitely
Close.
in. Shang-Chi's a really cool character that doesn't really get a lot of respect, doesn't get a really lot of press, and I think they'll be really cool. And Marvel's actually throwing out a Shang-Chi comic soon, so
Oh, nice.
they're
There you
trying
go.
to double dip, which is usually good.
Yeah.
Then we're getting WandaVision in spring 2021. I was kind of out on this
Mm.
at first. I was kind of like, do I really care about,
Yeah.
Scarlet Witch and the Vision? And it's like, is he alive? Is he dead? It's a
Right.
new Vision? Is it a prequel? Like, we don't really know what it's about. They just promised that it's going to get weird,
Okay.
and I was like,
Sure. Why not?
All right.
With those two characters, you might as well get weird.
And they're also teaming up with Spectrum from what's it called? What's her name's friend from Captain Marvel? Her Carol's buddy.
Oh.
She's going to be in the show
yeah,
too.
Okay. I forget her name. But not bad. I might check it out.
I'm gonna, because I hear that it's going to tie heavily into the next Doctor Strange film,
Okay.
which comes out May 7th, 2021. So I'm assuming this comes out in the spring.
Yeah.
Once it finishes, it ties heavily into it, because Scarlet Witch is going to be in Doctor Strange in Multiverse of Madness.
Okay.
So she's in the movie with Cucumber Patch. It's the same director from the first one. I'm excited. I really liked the first Doctor Strange. I thought it was visually stunning. I thought it was
Yeah, I
visually
liked it too.
awesome.
Yeah.
It'll be very nice to see what's going on, and the events of WandaVision will directly tie into the film.
Yeah.
So then
Okay.
we also get Loki.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about this.
I like Loki.
I do like
Loki's
Loki,
always a good time. So why
but
not?
it's like, what is it about?
Yeah, we
is
don't know
it-
what it's about.
Is this like Loki through time, like they promised,
Yeah.
or is this the piece of trash Loki that took the thing from the Tesseract from Endgame, and now this is like a alternate timeline Loki?
Yeah. I don't know.
That's
I
what
hope
I
it's
think.
not that.
It's
Yeah.
that.
It
It's
might be.
that. I'm pretty sure it says the series follows the Loki who nicked the Tesseract and disappeared after of the Avengers
There you
went
go.
back in time in Endgame. The question, where did Loki go? They're going to tell you where Loki went.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm still gonna watch it.
I'll watch it, but
Yeah.
I'm not excited.
I'm a
Not
Loki
excited. Then we get a what if show.
fan. Oh, I like this.
Sold.
This is good.
What if some of the best comic books when
Yeah.
they throw them out?
I like this a
It
lot.
looks like what if Peggy Carter picked up Steve Shield is going to be one of them, and became Captain America is going to be one of them.
Yep.
Another one is there's some other what if ones. They don't really tell you though. But it looks like Marvel Zombies might be playing a role in it. The Watcher's going to be in it. There's going to be a ton of people are lending their voices to it. It looks like it's going to be animated
Okay.
too.
Yeah.
It is animated. So Michael B. Jordan's going to be in it. Josh Brolin, Mark Ruffalo, Samuel L. Jackson. Basically, if you were in a movie, your voice is going to
You're
be
in it,
this.
yeah.
So okay, sold.
I'm sold.
Then we get a Hawkeye show, fall 2021.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
it's gonna
guess.
follow Hawkeye training young Kate Bishop, who is kind of like the next, like the Hawkeye of the future.
Right. Sure. I'll check it out.
It's inspired by the greatest run of Hawkeye ever.
Okay.
So
All right.
I'm gonna watch
Why
it.
not? Yeah.
Then we have a movie that you're probably excited for:
Yeah.
Thor: Love and Thunder.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So you have the guy from the director who did the last one, which
Taiki Waititi or
Taika
whatever.
Waititi, yeah,
Yeah.
returning to direct,
Which is good. That's
yeah.
At least a positive. Yep.
It's going to be Chris Hemsworth as Thor, Tessa Thompson as Valkyrie, plus they announced that Valkyrie is going to be the first openly LGBTQ superhero.
Right.
Cool, good.
Fine.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then also joining the cast is Natalie Portman, who will be returning as Jane Foster.
She's back.
She's back.
Her and Marvel have kissed and made up.
So this is where when I first heard it, I was like, I don't know if I care about this.
Yeah.
I don't know if I care about this. and then I heard that she's gonna be like Jane Foster Thor. The most in I could ever be, like the most in, like the most in. That is the best run of comics I've read, maybe in my life.
Wow.
It's up there. It's so good. It's really good.
She's a phenomenal actress. So
And this is heavily going on that Jason Aaron run, the
I'll
Mighty
check it
Thor,
out.
which is it's won so many It's up there for the most Rifties.
Yeah.
The Mighty Thor is the best comic book I've read in a long, long time, and this movie's going to be taking points from that. Now, this could be a bad thing for them because for me, this is one of those ones where I want them to do it really good justice.
Yeah.
If they mess this up,
Not good.
I'll be pissed.
Yeah.
One of my favorite comic storylines of all time, I'll be livid.
Yeah. It's
So
gonna be.
if they mess this up, I will be livid. Jason Aaron better be like a producer on this. They better.
I
have-
know. I hope that he
they-
has some say.
Yup,
Yeah.
I will be pissed. It
Yeah.
sounds like he is. Like I've seen
Okay.
stuff that he's been posting. It sounds like they're going to him for stuff.
Good.
So I'm excited for this. I want to see what they do with it. I'm really excited for it.
Yeah. We'll see.
Then finally, they announced a couple movies that are going to be coming out at some point, but might not be Phase 4. They could be Phase 4. They might
Phase
not be.
5, Yeah.
They
Or
even
whatever.
said they're not sure if there'll be Phase 4 or 5.
Yeah.
It depends on how things go. Like originally, when Phase 3 and 2, like they planned to be a certain amount of movies, and they added more to it, so it might change.
Yeah.
So they announced that we're getting a Captain Marvel 2.
Yep.
It's happening
Which
at some point,
figured.
relatively soon.
Of course.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool. We're getting a Black Panther 2
Cool.
with Ryan Coogler returning to write and direct.
Excellent. Good.
Awesome. Sounds awesome to me.
Yep.
We're getting a Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which we knew.
Good.
It will be set after the Thor movie.
Yeah.
They came out and said that.
So yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Awesome.
All right. Sold for that. And finally,
Yeah.
the final movie. I don't know how I feel about this. So they've been teasing this for a while. And I've been hoping that it was true and hoping that it was, so we're getting a Blade movie.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, if you've never listened to the show, or if you have, you do. Blade's my all-time favorite movie of all time. I love Blade. Blade's my favorite movie.
Okay.
They've been promising me or hinting or teasing that Wesley Snipes was coming back as Blade, either as a Blade show or a Blade movie or both
Yeah.
or whatever. Up until even a few weeks ago, he was meeting with them. I was like, Wesley's back. It's coming. It's not coming.
No.
It's not coming.
The better version of Wesley is coming. Come on. They could. There is
I
no
don't know
other.
about that.
There is no other actor you could have chosen, not named Wesley Snipes, other than Mahershala Ali for this role. He's got the voice. He's got the look.
He's small,
Wesley Snipes is small.
but Wesley Snipes is huge as a jacked man, though.
Mahershala Ali's not that small. He can jack up.
I'm sure he could.
Yeah.
He could. I'm not going to say I hate it, but he's going to have to be like
Oh, I think he's.
unbelievably good. He's going to have to do, because to me, this would be like recasting Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, sure.
This would be, or recasting any, like,
Okay.
he is Blade to me.
Yeah.
He is Blade to me. And he better have a flat top. He better have the best flat top I've ever seen.
He's gonna have a flat top.
If that flat top's not,
He had a flat top in True Detective.
if I don't
He's
get
going
that
to have
sweet flat top, it better be
He
flat.
will have a
it better
flat
be
top.
flat, and it better be. Oh, it better be.
He will have a flat
It
top.
better be. If
Yes.
it's not, if it's the shaved little hair he's got right here, out.
No.
Out.
He will have
I
a
want.
flat top.
It better be the best Daywalker hair I've ever seen, or I'm out.
He's not gonna be Blade looking like Cottonmouth.
If he is, I'll be so
No.
let down.
He's gonna have a flat top. He's gonna jack up for the role. Trust me. They picked the right dude.
I'd rather would have had Wesley Snipes.
No, I'd rather have this guy.
I know because you love this dude, but
Yeah.
See,
He's
here,
like one of
here's
the
what
best actors
scares
in the
me.
world.
I feel that because he's like a big, he's won Oscars and stuff, that they're starting to go that route where they want to go bigger names now.
Well,
That's scaring me a little bit.
yeah, but
that's
if it's the
scaring me a
right
little
name,
bit.
it's okay.
We'll see. I
I-
don't know.
I
I
don't
know
know.
you love him. I don't love him as much as you do. I think he's a good actor.
Yeah.
I don't love him as much as you do. So,
I don't know. I'm excited for that.
I'm a little disappointed. A little disappointed. A
Yeah.
little. Because they kept teasing that, like, we were getting Wesley, but he was coming back.
Yeah.
That, you know, or we were going to get a show. I think that Blade's better suited for, like, a show, like a Netflix show or a series.
Yeah.
Granted, I love the movies.
Sure.
You still can do movies.
But yeah, you could do 8 to 10 episodes of him just fighting vampires.
Sure.
Yeah.
And they did announce that he's going to be, like, in everything. They said, like, Blade's going to be a character that you'll see
Yeah.
show up in the shows.
Good.
And show up in the...
Yeah. Like, hey, guys, I know you got your own stuff going on, but can I get an assist with these vampires? There's kind of a lot of them.
And Wesley Snipes came out and was telling people that they shouldn't be mad. Like, basically, he was basically coming to me and talking to me and telling me,
Yeah.
like, dude, it's okay,
Which
John.
is basically him saying, like, you know what, I don't want to do it.
Oh, I don't think so. I think
Yeah.
he's just being nice about it.
Maybe.
I
don't
think
know.
he really wanted to do it.
Maybe.
I think those tax evasion dollars, like, he
Yeah,
needs,
well, yeah,
he
he's-
needs the money.
He could use the
I
role,
think
yeah.
he needs the role. He
Yeah,
needs the
maybe.
role. I think that it's one of those things that he doesn't want to look bitter about it, but and I
Sure.
think like he's friends with him too, like
Yeah, yeah.
So he's kind of like, hey, he's a good actor. Like, you know, if I can't do it, he'd be the guy I'd want to do
Sure.
it, basically.
Yeah.
And it's just like, not happy, dude. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just.
I'm excited.
It's
for
not
it.
what I wanted.
I'm excited
It's
for it.
not what I wanted. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Obviously, it's a while away.
Yeah, that's
It's
a ways
a
away.
real
yeah.
while away.
So.
So we don't even know who a director would be. You know, I want to see who the director is. I want to see who, you know, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know. I'm also not a fan of like actors who had a role in the MCU already or
Kind of retreading.
yeah, I don't like that.
That's fair.
You know what I mean? I know you could say like, oh, well, Chris Evans was human, but that was not even in the same
No,
universe.
yeah, it was-
like
yeah.
that. So to me, it's like, but that I can look over. He was.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a major like.
He wasn't
Fine.
a major role. They
Right.
got rid of him pretty quick.
Yeah.
So.
So I don't know. I think he could be Blade. I just
Oh, I think
That
it'd be
flat top better
awesome
look good,
Blade.
dude.
He will have a flat top.
it better be.
Telling
good.
you, he had one in True Detective.
It better be.
He can have one in this.
It better be. Good. I'm about to pull that up right
Yep.
now.
Yeah.
So
we'll see it.
we're winding down here. Last couple of moments of the show. I'm trying to end things, even though I'm in a Blade rage right now. Well, I'm seeing red. So what is something you're looking forward to, Jason?
Oh man, I mean, with all the news that came out, all this, everything from San Diego Comic-Con, I think the one thing that I'm now, that I maybe wasn't so in on, that I'm now all the way in on, that I can't wait
Ooh.
for, is the Witcher series.
So you're in.
Oh yeah, I'm in. I'm as like the way you're in on Falcon and
Yep.
Winter Soldier. I'm in on the
All
Witcher.
in.
It looks awesome. Yeah, looks really good.
What am I looking forward to? That's okay. I'm looking at him right now with the.
Yeah, right. See, flat top. He can pull it. He can pull it off.
I'd like a little more volume, but okay.
They'll do him right. They'll do it upright.
Okay. All right. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
okay.
you
It's
see?
it's
Yeah,
good. It's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
It's not Snipes good. It's
Yeah.
good though. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Telling
Yeah.
ya.
If they toss some glasses on right here, that could be. No, I don't know. I can't betray my dude. I don't know. I am looking forward to. I'll say this is what I'm looking forward to. I guess a bit of comic news is they announced that 6 new X-Men books are coming out after this big X-Men event's happening. It's starting like I think next week or something.
Yeah.
So Jonathan Hickman is coming back to Marvel to take over the X-Men titles.
Okay.
So there'll be 6 new X-Men books. The flagship X-Men book will be written by Hickman and drawn by Leanne Francis Yu, which is a powerful team. And you're going to have a team of Wolverine, Cyclops, Jean Grey, looks like Cable. So it looks like a nice set, a nice team. And then you're going to have a Marauders book with Kitty Pryde and Storm and Iceman and Bishop. You're going to have an Excalibur book with Jubilee, Gambit, Rogue, and Apocalypse. So you're going to have a good set of new books. It looks like they're really focusing on X-Men again. For a while, X-Men has been pretty crappy.
Yeah.
So another new X-Men book's coming out. A new Mutants book is coming out. A book called Fallen Angels with Young Cable, X-23, and Psylocke. Another X-Force book. So you're going to have 6 new X-Men books coming out, or 6 X-Men style books coming out in the fall. So that's something I'm really looking forward to. X-Men coming back to prominence at Marvel.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So that's what I'm looking forward to. Dimitri, you have anything you're looking forward to? He's like, I want this to
no.
fucking end. He's like, I want this out.
Like, I'm looking forward to hitting the stop button on
And-
this recording.
Is that what are you looking forward to? Anything, Dimitri?
My head hitting my pillow tonight.
There you go.
Ooh.
That's a good one. Yeah.
All right. I guess, yeah, that's a good one. Waking up in the morning, that's a good one, too.
Sure.
All right, Rifters, that is the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed our talk about video games, our talk about trailers, our talk about Marvel movies. We didn't really get too much of the comic stuff, but I think I hit the big point. The X-Men are going to be back to prominence, hopefully, unless Hickman messes it up. We'll find out. So if you like what you heard, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Static Riff Radio. You can find us on all podcasting platforms. Just search Static Riff or search Go Network, and we'll pop up on all those platforms: Apple, Stitcher, Spotify, all your favorites. If you want to watch us, you like seeing our beautiful faces. Our smooth, creamy voices are not enough for you. You want to see us too. You can do so on YouTube. Just youtube.com/staticriffradio. If you're listening to me right now, you're either listening to us on the website or you're listening to us on YouTube. So you're probably already watching us right now. So that way you can watch us. We also will be streaming on twitch.tv/staticriffradio on Thursdays going forward for the foreseeable future. So if you have any games you want us to play, let us know. Shoot us a message, shoot us a comment, shoot us anything. And let us know what you want us to play. So in the future, we'll probably get in some Fortnite, unfortunately.
Yeah. Dabble.
We'll dabble. We'll give it one night, I guess. And, yeah. So that's where you can find us. Socials, podcasts, YouTube, Twitch. That's all the stuff we do. And if you liked this episode, thank you for listening in. This was episode 174. I didn't say it in the beginning.
Yep.
And that should be the right number.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
We believe so.
Yeah, we believe so. So, again, thank you for listening in. You can find us here on the Go Network. Same static place, same static time. I love you all. Tonight it was a little later static time. I love you all. Good night.